everybody, I am George Zekinlia. With me here is Evil Finn and Kraken.
Hello.
Who are all super hyped for some crazy reason. The video you saw was from Hyun Dojo, some super awesome guys. But yeah, it's Friday. Things are exciting. We got some news for you. We got some skin reveals. We got some Shoutcasted games. We got some viewer games. And we have Kraken, who is going to be chilling with me for most of the stream. Evil Finn's going to talk a little about the news. And if you guys are wondering where Playoff Beard is, he'll be back on Wednesday. But for today, he's going to be MIA. All right, Evil Finn,
we
what do you have
miss
to
you,
tell
Playoff
us?
Beard. What do I want? I want to tell you all the things.
All the things?
All the things.
How many things are there?
One thing.
That was really anticlimactic.
It's a finished thing.
So finished things are like disappointing everyone?
No, they're not. Finished baseball is awesome. Read about it. No, anyway, okay. Focus. So, the big news of the day. Can I get a drum roll, guys? We're going to DreamHack in Spain next week!
Yay!
Yeah, I just got back from Europe, and now I'm going back to Europe.
You love Europe, don't you?
I really do. So, vamos a Valencia. We're going to be there next week. So, actually, Ready Player One, Evil Finn, and this guy, Zekant.
Ding.
Boom, boom. We're all going to go to Valencia to hang out with our players and our local community in Spain. So Alvaro 845 and Victor are organizing this big thing for Vainglory at DreamHack. And of course, we want to help them out and support them. So we're going to go over there and hang out with them. It's going to be
fun.
cool. Yeah, we're going to be
super excited.
I'm super excited. We're going to be live streaming. I'll send the link and share information on our social medias early next week. So you guys can totally tune in and watch how the Spanish players take each other apart. We have some cool teams sign up in Spain.
Sweet. Awesome.
One team is made of players who all have children.
All right.
Which I think is a cool angle.
All right. Should be
Babies crying in the background.
No. Baby's OP.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my big news. Boom.
Great.
Yay.
That is some pretty big news.
España.
Excellent.
Enjoy the paella.
Yeah, totally.
I hear the paella is excellent. Seafood
Also,
paella is supposed to be fantastic.
I have one more thing.
Oh?
So we did the European tour 2 weeks ago. It feels like a year now. We have a lot of photos that I'm sharing today on Facebook. So go ahead to Facebook once the stream is over and check out all the events where we were and like and comment if you feel like it.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yay.
Yay. That was my news.
That was your news? You
Yeah.
have all the news for us?
That was all the news. That was the one, all the news.
Oh, that was
El uno.
That was some pretty awesome news. But we also have this pretty awesome video that was put together by some awesome people. That is all about our launch event. So we're gonna pull it up right now. So check it out.
I started playing just by a comment on my YouTube channel. Someone said, hey, you need to download that game. I'm just always getting hooked again, play again, and want to obviously I want to rank up again.
It's awesome to look at, really fun to play, easy to pick up, hard to master, and I can only see it growing upwards from here.
Holy cow, this game is on an iPad? Like, are you serious? They proved me wrong, and I have been hooked since day one.
For example, I was in Vegas, and I played in the hotel room, and I didn't even go downstairs to gamble this one day.
I started playing Vainglory because my girlfriend got me into it, and it was just mind blown, and I haven't stopped playing it, and I started streaming it.
Everything's so smooth, it runs so well, and you get to have all your friends play with you.
Today was like an amazing Twitch party, HQ launch for Vainglory. It was the sickest event ever. I've never been to anything like this before. Some live matches, they had some shoutcasting going on. The community is so amazing.
And they made us feel like the honored guests while like we were the ones feeling honored, so it's pretty awesome.
We have players from everywhere, so diverse and so wide, and I've never felt so happy to be part of a streaming family.
This is one of the first times we all get to meet everyone else.
I played in VGL, and to actually finally meet them and see them, it's really cool.
To meet some of my viewers, I can't, it's just amazing. I can't process it, so.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling awesome. I had a blast. My first MOBA, honestly, and it couldn't have been a better introduction.
There's so many games that are released now that don't feel quite there yet. They have to fix it as they go, but Vainglory just felt complete right when it came out.
I've found this to be one of the best mobile game companies, and there's such a new company, which is awesome to find.
I've never seen any other development team take so much pride in talking to their community.
Like at the heart, it all started with like friendships and bonding over similar interests, and that only expanded. And every person we've added to Super Evil has been added because they were really passionate about games, about the experience of games, an extended ring of family, that beyond that is actually our players.
This is Vainglory. This is what the experience should be. There's everything you need. There's skins, there's spectator, there's ranked queue, there's everything you need for a true mobile experience, and like, we're ready. Let's put it out there.
If I didn't work here, then I would legitimately play this and be like, yes, I could love it. I want all my friends to love it. I can legitimately recommend it, and not just because I happen to like pour all my hours into it, you know.
In the month of May alone, we had 1.5 million players play this game. To be at this moment of launch where we're going to be hopefully tripling our player base in the next week.
This game's gonna blow up, and I think a lot of people are gonna get really into it.
I see an infinite staircase of kicking ass and dropping jaws for the products that we can pump out.
If you missed the stream, rewatch it because I believe it's going to be awesome.
All right, and we're back. So that was a super awesome video of our launch event at, in San Francisco.
In San Francisco, for those of you who missed it on the stream, so that's the compiled video that is everything in a summary, but also you can check out the full stream and the 24-hour stream from our Twitch channel.
Most definitely. And now we're gonna kick it off with a couple shoutcasted games. I'm gonna start with one match in Europe. Just kind of pick some random people from my friends list, and we'll do a few North American games after this.
Sounds great.
Yep. So let's hop in. I'm gonna start this game off.
Awesome.
And yeah.
Cool.
It should be a pretty good, exciting day.
I'm gonna Facebook. I'm gonna post photos on Facebook while you guys shoutcast.
Is that what's gonna happen?
Yep.
All right. If you want to just use Facebook while we're shoutcasting, you can do that.
I'm evil Finn. I mean, that's what I do.
All she does is just Facebook all day.
Pretty much, and travel.
She gets to go to Europe. She gets to post on Facebook.
Glamour.
I have the dream.
A glamorous life. A glamorous life she leads. All right, the players have locked in. Ooh. We have based on Kroll, we got Ra on Fortress. It is on Ringo. PPP as Fla on Ringo Tier 3. Mr. K Cool on Dajo, and was Median on Kroll.
Man, I love that Tier 3 skin.
It's amazing. I love like the fireball. It's just like dark.
Yeah.
It's like a black smoke trailing the giant fireball of Hellfire Brew. It really looks like a Hellfire Brew.
Yeah. Seeing the twirling silver, it's just I hate facing against it because I always feel like I'm about to die whenever I see it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we will hit a little bit of that because we are playing the European servers for this match. So that's not gonna be too surprising. Hopefully it doesn't affect the game too much, which it shouldn't because we're spectating, so it'll be totally okay. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of the camera on us actually. Maybe you guys don't need to see us. You guys wanna watch the game, right? Alright, so we have PPP Fla on Ringo in lane, going up against nobody right now. Ringo on the other side is coming up to lane in just a little bit. Looks like the Kroll and Dajo will be jungling for the red side, and Kroll and Fortress on the blue. What do you think about these matchups, Kraken?
It's interesting. I mean, it was kind of smart. The blue team was defending against an invade, which is not a bad thing to do, but it might have cost them a little bit of initial game CS because PPP as Flo was able to get up there and start taking a few minions and push the lane just a touch.
Most definitely, and falling a little bit behind isn't terrible early game, but letting the lane get pushed in against you is a little bit rough, especially if you think the enemy team is going to invade after he pushes it in.
Yep.
Because now PPP, as I'm just gonna call him Flo.
Yeah.
Flo is gonna be able to pressure Inez a little bit and potentially walk in with his junglers to invade the blue side, and the blue team isn't really sure where the red team is. However, the red team does have a Kroll who is not powerful early game, but so is the blue side.
Yep. That should balance itself out. I mean, it's nearly a mirror match.
Most definitely. And it really just comes down to how well the supports play. So it's really, does a Dajo or Fortress have more power in the early game?
Well, early game, I would say Fortress. I mean, that's just such a really nice, bold ally to have. And here they go.
And we'll find out if anything crazy happens, but it looks like everything is just backing off. Mr. K Cool goes to the bush, buys a few items, and same on the blue side. They're just like dropping scout traps everywhere. You can see 2 scout traps already placed by the blue team.
I think scout traps is always a good strategy.
Yeah, just spam scout traps. You can't really go wrong with it.
Vision wins games.
Vision does win games.
Vision totally wins games.
Vision is pretty much the best thing you can have in Vainglory. That's why you can see so many high-level players buy a ton of flares, they buy a ton of scout traps, they basically want to keep track of exactly where their enemies are, because if you know where your enemies are, it makes map movements much more simple for your team. You'll always be able to out-rotate your opponents. If you think they're going for Kraken, or you think they're going for a gold mine, you'll know exactly where they are, and you can just, counter it.
Yeah, it's so nice to have that confidence.
Looks like Flo and Inez are getting to a pretty heated duel right here. However, Flo takes the worst end of that trade. Inez getting a little bit of power, even though he's a little bit behind in CS. He's at 12 up compared to Flo's 17. And looks like Blue Team's jumping on Flo. Flo
this might
go down, but it looks like Run might actually drop here. He's taken extremely low, but Ringo actually goes down, so Flo taken out. And Mr. K-Cool not ready to do the jump on Run as he walks into the bush.
It was interesting to see that face-off, because when Flo started the game, he started with a book. He had the Book of Eulogies, but then Inez 60 was grabbing pure weapon damage, and I think for that exchange, that was probably the difference.
Most definitely. Book of Eulogies not really useful for you if you're just trading with your opponent, but if you're trading a little bit and just poking them down one shot at a time, and you're just gaining health back from Book of Eulogies, it's a really effective buy. I don't think Flo really put his purchase to good use. Yep, so Face is the triple switch shooter coming out on Cruel, which is honestly a pretty solid build. Cruel really wants to get those basic attacks off very, very quickly. And Bosmini on the other side, he does have boots and he does have a single switch shooter, which will let him maneuver around the jungle a little bit faster, it'll let him maneuver around fights a little bit better. But he won't be able to do quite as much damage or to reduce the amount of damage the enemies are doing quite as quickly.
Yeah, you really got to get those stacks on quickly when you're playing against another Krull. That face-off, I think 9 times out of 10, if it's a Krull v Krull, the one that has a little more attack speed is probably going to come out on top.
Most definitely. A Krull v Krull matchup, or the one who has Breaking Point, of course. Breaking Point incredibly good on Krull just because you sustained for so long, but that's true. What Kraken says, if you have just one more attack speed item on Krull, that makes all the difference in those Krull v Krull fights. Alright, looks like Bosmedian walking on into the middle of the map. Not too much is going to happen here, I think. Face and his buddy Ra are just going to back on off. Scout traps being popped left and right. Inez is coming down. Inez might be kind of in a pretty bad position right here. He might be going down. He's dropped. Ra is running away. Face, you should back him up and help him out. Get some speed. Ra doesn't run fast enough. Face, help him. There you go. Alright, so Fortress definitely want to take advantage of that Pack-Mate's perk. Oh, he jumps back in. That's a mistake. Face is taking extremely low. Ra is running back in. The Scout Trap is dropped, and no one's going to drop, but the red team has some serious advantage right now. They're going to be able to take a couple mini camps away from the blue side. This could definitely start swinging the game in their favor.
That is a really strong advantage. I mean, I think, Ra on the support role there, it seemed like he was doing his best to try to get the attention away from Face because he was just about to die. And luckily he didn't have to take a death of his own in the process.
Bosmedian going a little bit aggressive right here. It could be bad for him. He's taking some damage, but he is Cruel, so he's going to survive a little longer, but he gets dropped by the enemy Cruel. Ringo gets taken down. Ringo is wiping everyone out.
Look at that kite.
And Flo getting 2 kills. Inez gets a single one. Still pretty... Oh, he didn't even get the single one. Looks like Face got that kill, actually. So... Flo doing pretty well for himself. 31 CS, 2-1-1 on that Ringo. He has his tension bar already, so this is going to make life really, really hard for Inez, who only has his piercing spear.
Yeah, boy, that poke with the tension bow this early in the game is going to be felt.
Most definitely. And right here, you're going to be able to see tension bow. Boom. Huge amounts of damage. Flo going in really hard. They both go down. The minions finishing off Flo after he takes down Inez. So really, really well played by both of them. That was a pretty risky play by Flo. I think he could have just poked a little bit and then backed off and kept doing that, and he would have come out ahead.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there.
However, the blue team does have 2 minions on the red team's tower, and this could be interesting. But his minion is level 6, so he does have From Hell's Heart ready. But I don't think anything too big is going to happen right here. Oh, he actually throws it out, so Face gets stunned up. He's taking a few weakness stacks. Face is getting taken down really, really fast. Really well played by the red side. I think a little bit over-aggressive from blue. They weren't quite level 6 yet, and the red team, they had level 6 Cruel, so taking that fight was a little bit risky.
It was definitely risky. They went for it. It didn't pay off.
Yep, Bosmedian gets taken down by Inez, and a kill gets traded back from Ra. Inez takes a lot of damage from the Hellfire Brew, however, it's not going to be taking him down anytime soon. He's a little bit too healthy for that. I think he was at about like 75% health, so he'll be just fine. Alright, Flo has a huge man in the lane. He could definitely play more forward if he wants to. Inez is going to go down.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that was kind of a poor play from Enos there. He definitely thought he was a little bit more safe.
Yeah.
But the tension bow proc on top of just throwing silver and Achilles shot instantly wiped him off the map.
Yeah, sometimes that position can be really tricky against a Ringo because you think you're safe, but because of that Achilles shot and because of the speed boost from the twirling silver, they can just pop in there so fast.
Most definitely. An Achilles shot, a hugely useful tool for Ringo. The slow allows ganks to come in, allows him to just chase people down by himself, or even slow down approaching targets. So if someone's chasing you down as Ringo, slow them, run away, or just keep firing back at them. Ina's level 7, Flo also level 7. On the other side, the blue team does have level 7 on Cruel, so things are pretty even. Rudd is not quite level 6 yet, and Mr. K-Cool is, so this could be a little bit iffy going into face check, but I think he'll be okay.
They really needed the vision. That would have been a much better time to have a flare.
Most definitely, and it looks like not really many flares are being bought this game quite yet. And that's a little bit surprising, especially when you're going up against a Cruel or a Dajo. You really want to make sure those bushes are safe before you venture into them. Because right here, Face gets caught out by Buzzmedian. Buzzmedian's going to jump on Face. Face is taking a lot of damage. She's going to most likely go down. Buzzmedian's almost taken down by Face, but Face is going to drop here. Ra is running away, but looks like he's fine. Mr. K-Cool just doing his thing. Oh, the slow comes out.
Yeah,
Achilles shot.
Achilles
Ra,
shot.
are you going to go down? One more shot. He does go down. Really, really well played by the red side. 1,000 gold in their favor. Buzzmedian, he's Cruel, he's going to tank this up all day. However, if Enos gets a whiff of him, he's going to throw Hellfire and finish him off, so this could be a little bit risky. Buzzmedian taking it extremely low.
So much
the
health.
smite comes out and he heals himself back up, but holy cow, that was a little bit risky.
It was risky, but boy did it pay off.
Oh yeah, for sure. The 300 gold to each member of the red side, that brings the gold lead up to about 2,000 gold, and that is pretty huge at 9 minutes. Not massive, but still pretty good.
It's certainly enough to determine a game if they play it right.
Most definitely. And Inez actually has a low advantage here. He has energy. Flo is taking extremely low. One more shot. Oh, the Hellfire comes out. He's going to get finished off right.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, there's no way from the away from that. He played a little bit too aggressive, and that was the same mistake that Inez made earlier.
It was.
Inez walked a little bit too close, got Achilles shot, and this time Flo went down. So it's a little bit iffy. Like, these Ringos are playing a little bit too aggressive, I think. They should play a little bit safer, even though they can trade with each other pretty much blow for blow. If there are any junglers nearby, they're going to win the tide of the battle really easy, and especially when you're not full health and you're going up against a full health.
This turret is going down.
Yeah, turret gets dropped super quick. Meeting goes in. This could be a mistake. Mr. Cake will try to heal himself. He does not have his Versus Judgment up quite yet, but Meeting is getting extremely low. Hellfire comes out from Flo. Flo is trying to take down Inez. Inez is running away. Ra is not going to die here because Face is on top of Flo, and Flo just gets exploded by Face. That smite comes out and just wipes him off the map. Mr. K-Cool runs away. And look at these minions, they're just kind of doing their thing. They're not really going to affect Face too much. He doesn't really care. He's Cruel. He's a little bit tanky. He has a Shiver Steel, and wow. That was a quick turn of events. Like, blue team, they lost the gold mine. They lost the fight. But they immediately turn it around. They take down a turret. They get 2 kills. And now the gold difference is only 100.
Yeah, I think that was actually a really strong play. I mean, you see a lot of times you're going to lose a strategic location like the gold miner. It's a really good time as a team to start trying to find something else to take advantage of. In that case, they took advantage of an undefended turret.
Most definitely, and that was definitely a huge mistake from the red side, leaving that turret undefended. Ra is getting taken down. Maybe, no, he'll be just fine. However, it looks like a infusion has been popped by Mr. K-Cool, and I believe Inez picked one up for himself. So we do have a few infusions coming out pretty early. Yep, one on both Ringos and a Crystal Infusion on Dajo, so this is going to be interesting. They're going for the early game power. Though buying infusions is very, very strong for you, if you don't take advantage of it, you're losing 500 gold.
Yeah, it's a huge investment at this stage in the game, but it can determine the game.
Yep, Mr. K-Cool jumps in, he uses his Versus Judgment, gets 2 stuns, but his teammates are not ready to follow up, but they do take down Ringo somehow. I don't actually know what happened there. Looks like Fromhill's Heart came out, got the stun onto Inez, and Inez was just killed by Flo. So, goodbye Mr. K-Cool there, kind of distracting the rest of the blue team. And looks like they might be going for an engage. This could be a mistake for the blue side. The stun comes out from Face. Face is jumping on Buzzmedian. Buzzmedian is going to be taken extremely low. Face looks like he might be going down. He does get taken out. And there is only one member left of the blue side defending this turn, and it's probably going to drop very quickly.
I think so too.
I think Ra has to run.
Yeah, this is not a good situation for Fortress.
Yep, so Fortress not really too useful, 1v3, not even really a 1v1. Fortress, not the most powerful duelist, not a huge amount of damage coming out. His Law of the Claw does do some decent damage, but without any eyes to actually proc the bleeding mark, it's not going to do too much.
No, definitely not. Yeah, that was just an unfortunate spot for, their Fortress to be stuck into. Ra was the only one left standing. What's he going to do? And there's just nothing he could do to stop that turret from falling.
Most definitely. Looking at the builds right now, it looks like Flo is actually going for another Piercing Spear, which is interesting. I guess he's going to go for a Bone Saw, but that's a little bit early for it. I guess he's trying to distract the blue team until both Median gets his breaking point stacks up. Though Face does have one too, so these two Crolls are going to be the main focus of these fights.
Absolutely. And, when you've got all that attack speed looking over at Face, I think he's generally going to have that advantage.
Most definitely, and Face doing pretty well right now. But Median does have the tier 3 boots, which I think might be a mistake. I don't really think it's necessary at this point. A Shiver Steel probably would have done the same thing and given him more health. But if he wants to move speed, could be good against the Ringo. Might allow him to catch him pretty easily, but I don't think it's necessary. Ra, Face checking a bush.
Oh boy. Oh,
yeah, there was. That was a pretty big mistake there. The gold mine was already going to pay out for the red side. There was no way for the blue team to contest that, considering it was already basically full. And face checking a bush, not really something you want to do, especially when your teammates aren't there to follow you up.
It's interesting, in that last shot purchase, Median picked up a reflex block, which is rarely a bad idea, but with this particular fight makeup, I'll be curious to see when and why he uses it.
Most definitely. I don't think the reflex block is a really particularly good choice for him. I guess he could block the stun coming out from Face, but it's a cool versus cool matchup. They don't really care about the stun as long as they don't get instantly killed. I could see Face building a reflex block because of the double stuns coming out from the red side, but I don't think anyone on the red team actually needs a reflex block other than Ringo. Let's see. Mr. K Cool picking up some minions. There's Median killing some camps. Wolves coming out, chasing people down. And Enos is super caught out. What in the world are you doing?
Wow.
Why were you there?
That was just a mistake. I mean, it's just the wrong place to be.
Most definitely. Well, it does look like the blue team might be going for the gold mine. No, they pulled it, but they decided against it. As the red team already killed the Ringo, and there's not too much they can do here. Face low. This
isn't going to work out well for them, I don't think.
Yeah, so Face goes down instantly. The burst comes out, finishes them off. That was a mistake. A 2v3 is not something you ever want to take unless you're incredibly far ahead.
It felt to me like a situation where the team just wasn't exactly sure what they wanted to do, and that indecision can be enough to really cost you. Because when you're not really sure what to do, you just kind of take a stab, and if you just happen to guess wrong, you're probably in the wrong position.
Most definitely. And they might have been able to take that fight if Enos was there, but Enos was already dead, so taking that fight was really, really iffy. And as expected, Flo does build his Bone Saw, which I think might be a little bit too early, considering he doesn't have any other damage items, but who knows? It could work out pretty well. I'm a little bit skeptical, but who knows? He's 6'4" and 7, he's doing fine, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, it can be really useful when you're just pushing over turrets, so maybe they're just assuming that they already have enough to take advantage of the team fights, and they're just looking to push through as quickly as they can.
Most definitely, they definitely do have an advantage, and if he does have a weapon feature, which I think he will pick up soon enough, he could definitely take advantage. And the wolves come out from Ra, but these are going to go down instantly. They don't even hit, they do no damage. They have the bleeding marks, but honestly, that was nothing to write home about. And right now the red team is just farming up a little bit. I think they might want to take the minion considering the blue team has taken theirs. And they can start pushing pretty hard because they do have the advantage. They have about a 4,000 gold lead. And this is a good time in the game. Oh, Mr. Keiko goes in. Enos
there it is.
Gets dropped before he does anything. Rug gets dropped too, and Face just runs out of there. So, wow.
This is an opportunity. If the red team really seizes it, they could take the game.
They could definitely take down 1 or 2 turrets and maybe go back for Kraken and then follow that up with the game. But right now, the cooldowns, the death times are pretty short, so I don't expect that to happen. They might have been able to take down Kraken. I think they definitely should have gone for it. But looks like they're just going to go clear the waves and go back and take a minion mine. So they're kind of drawing the game out a little bit. They're playing safe and making sure the blue team has no chance to come back.
It's interesting because I think usually I see a team when they're this far ahead, they want to accelerate the game. They don't want to draw it out. Because the longer they draw it out, the more opportunity it is for the other team to try to level the playing field.
Most definitely. And it is interesting. Inez also picks a bone saw, so I guess tension bow bone saw is a thing on Ringo now.
Interesting.
This is not something I see too commonly, but okay, I guess it works, and whatever you want to do. Alright, Face, Ra, and Inez on the back foot right now. They're 6k down, but I think they can definitely make a comeback. However, let's see if the red team face checks into this bush. Oh, I think Ra was spotted, but this is interesting.
Wow.
They're just kind of chilling. Alright, Flo might be getting caught out. If Flo goes down, it's going to be really bad for the red side. Red side is caught out in a really bad position now. This could be the blue team's game if they play this right.
This is going to be an ace.
Yep, so an ace will almost definitely come out. See if they turn for the Kraken. They will. Yep. They should also be able to take down a turret or maybe even 3 with this Kraken push. So
this is a huge turn of events for blue team.
Most
That's
definitely.
exactly what they needed.
And that was a huge mistake coming out from Flo. Face checking into a bush as Ringo when you just saw the enemy fortress like nearby. I feel like that was just miscommunication on the red team's part. Maybe they wanted to go facing into that bush, but if they did, they should have sent a Dajo or they should have sent Cruel first. So going in with your primary damage source is not something you want to do.
Ever.
Ever. Alright, Flo clearing what he can, but this is getting a little bit iffy. Ian is actually taking a lot of damage as Median goes in on Ruh, but Ruh is just going to walk back, make his way out of there. Turret's going to take a lot of Ian's gets taken down.
Ooh. That
was a really nice help from Helltart. The stun coming out and doing a lot of damage. The Hellfire Brew comes out too, but Ruh's just going to walk away, and Face is just going to saunter on home.
That was a great shot from those Median with that front Hellfire.
Most definitely, and being able to take on the Kraken before it gets 2 turrets is huge. That means the blue team, they get 300 gold. That's good. But the red team, they're going to get 500 gold each, so a 200 gold lead from each member of the team is pretty big.
Cha-ching.
Yep. However, the map advantage does go a little bit to the blue side now because the turret has all outer turrets of the red team have been taken down. So let's see if they can do anything with it.
Well, they're also holding both minion mines, so this is starting to look like a more even matchup than we had just even 2 minutes ago.
Most definitely. Down to a 4k gold lead, which is, at 19 minutes, honestly not too much. And right now, if the red team doesn't take advantage of their gold lead, the blue team can definitely come back. You see blue team just clearing out the jungle a little bit. Red team taking back the minion mines, so the minions are going to even out a little bit here. But I think this, with the reveal of the red team, when they were on the minion mine, that was a perfect opportunity for the blue team to go and sneak into the red team's jungle and just camp a bush. Because the red team would just have to flare every single bush. And if they don't have flares, which they don't,
or Celeste,
they would get destroyed. The moment they walk into a bush where the blue team's waiting, they instantly kill someone and it's turned the fight on its head. Alright, and right here, everyone just goes back and buys. So, feeling it a little bit slow. They could have been a little bit more aggressive, but I think this is fine. The red team, let's see if they have any infusions. 2 infusions coming out for the blue team,
so
and 1 on Flo on the red side. So this, I think the infusions at this point in the game are pretty smart.
I think so too. It's a great buy late game. I mean, in fact, I think with the way some of these team fights have been shaping up, it's almost a necessity.
Oh no, so Mr. Keiko might be getting caught out, but it looks like the blue team doesn't go and pick that fight. The red team drops a flare on top of the blue side. Hellfire Brew is about to come out. It just hits Face, but honestly, it's Cruel. He really doesn't care. Ruh, though, is caught in a really bad spot. He uses Warhorn a little bit late. He gets stunned up. He's going to get taken down most likely. Mr. Keiko drops a slow on him with the... Oh, man. That was brutal. So...
Definitely not the place he wanted to be.
Ruh was kind of abandoned by his team. If he stuck next to Inez, he stuck next to Face, he would have the extra movement speed. But if you're a Fortress on your own, you're going to have a really, really bad time.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see there. You know, he had a chance to really go around and follow Crawl when he was going around the top, but he chose to stick with Inez going around the bottom, and it just didn't quite work out for him.
Most definitely, and I definitely did not pull a trigger on the killing of Mr. Keiko, who was kind of farming by himself. Though the blue team wasn't exactly sure where his teammates were, seeing a Dajo on his own looks like a free target to me. However, another turret gets taken down by the red side. See if they can finish things off right here, but they're just going to back off. They do have a nice little gold lead now, 6,000 for them, and both the minion mines. So this is a really good opportunity to either wait for the Kraken, camp bushes, or to just try pushing on for the win.
Yeah, you did see some advantage there with the bone saw. Some of that value is coming out with how quickly that turret went down.
Most definitely. And a bone saw extremely good at taking down those turrets. Mr. K-Cool and friends are camping this bush. Inez is going to go down almost instantly. Flo is taking extremely low. Will he drop? He's not dead yet. That is amazing.
Wow. Flow.
Okay, he gets dropped. Ruh is going to make his way out of there. Bosmedian might be able to catch up with him. Ruh uses the Warhorn. However, he's taking a lot of damage, but Bosmedian might not want to chase another turret. Does he? He's going.
Wow.
Ruh is taking it pretty low, but... Oh, he jumps back in. That
was a mistake.
But he's okay. He makes it out. Bosmedian, there's a nice pile of red minions in the blue team's base, which is really, really odd to see.
Yeah.
Considering there's still a turret up. But Bosmedian finishes his turret off. He's cool. He doesn't care about these turrets. They do damage to him. And now the Kraken might be right for the red team to take. Let's see if they do. Nope. There's camping bushes. They are camping bushes. Mr. K Cool takes down minion camp.
So it's going to be interesting to see if Krull here, Bosmedian, if he's going to try to solo Kraken. He certainly has the ability to do it.
He doesn't have too much damage, considering all his damage is coming out from the breaking point. He could do it. It would take a long time without some more damage out of flow.
It's true.
Though I don't think the Kraken can actually do any damage to him. So there
he certainly
is
wouldn't
that.
die.
Yes, he definitely wouldn't die, but he might not want to do Kraken by himself. If he had Mr. Keiko next to him, he could definitely do it. Mr. Keiko actually going for a pretty heavy supportive build. He has a Warhorn, he has the Crucible, and right now the blue team is checking into this bush. This could be bad for pretty much anyone, really. Ruh gets stunned out. Ruh is taking a lot of damage, but I don't think he actually cares. He just gets hit up with Hellfire Brew, and
that was a great
well
Hellfire Brew. Great
and
Hellfire Brew.
if Flow doesn't go down right here, this is going to be a one fight for the red side. Oh man, this is getting pretty close. Base finishes him off. Ruh has to make his way out of there. Bosmedian is trying to do what he can, and this is where the Krulls are going to do some serious work. I think jumping in there was a pretty big mistake, but Bosmedian takes a lot of damage from Face. Face has a ton of breaking point stacks, but so does Bosmedian. This is going to be a really, really close fight.
Wow.
They are doing no damage!
Oh, this is crazy!
Oh my god.
Okay, so Bosmedian takes that fight in the end with the help of Mr. K-Cool. But wow, the cool versus cool fight?
That was amazing.
Apparently no one wins.
It just goes on and on.
It just goes on and on, my friends. On and on.
So that was the second team fight that I think if Flow had picked up, or not Flow, sorry, if Bosmedian had picked up a Shiver Steel earlier in the game, they probably wouldn't have been able to get that ace earlier, and the ace here probably would have happened a little sooner. Because Ruh was just mobile enough to get away and not get that smite, where if he had been slowed from that Shiver Steel, he might have.
I agree. I think a Shiver Steel is a really smart pickup on Cool in general, just because if Cool is able to slow you and stick on you, he dramatically reduces the amount of damage you can do, while still doing a huge ton of damage to you. Bosmedian tries to take off the turret. He throws it from Hell's High. That might have been a mistake considering the blue team is all spawning right now. But the Kraken is coming in, so if the blue team can't finish this off, the game will be over. Let's see, can they do it? They're doing some damage. Kraken doesn't seem to care. Dodger's healing it up. That's rude, Adagio. Alright, the wolves come out. Bosmedian jumps on by some wolves, but he doesn't care. He's not going to take any damage from these. So Kraken is going to take it extremely low. He's at half health already. Might not even take down his turret. But the blue-red team is here to defend it. Let's see if the Kraken goes down. The Kraken will almost definitely drop. Let's see if the red team can finish this game off. Adagio's Mercy Judgment gets a huge stun to two people. Enos is the only one left. And this is 100% game as the red team finishes off Enos, and this is over.
GG.
So really well played by the red side. It was a little bit touch and go, a little bit in the middle of the game there because the blue team was coming back with some pretty good fights. But in the end, the red team just finishes things off, finishes strong, and that was honestly a very close game.
Yeah, it was much closer than I thought it would be earlier in the match when red really had a solid advantage. Blue really turned it around. They had an opportunity. They just were not able to quite pull it out as long as they needed to.
Most definitely. I gotta say that word a few more times. Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. I feel like I'm 100% sure someone has made like a drinking game about me like saying most definitely.
They're not sober anymore?
Nope.
The other one is it's okay. That's
it's
the
okay.
other one. That's
it's
the other
Don't
really
worry about it.
No.
Alright. So that was a great game coming out from these 6 players. So thank you to all of you guys for playing. Face, Ruh, Enos, 60, PPP, Azzy, Flow, Mr. K-Cole, and Bosmedian 08. So thank you guys for playing. We're going to set up a game on the North American Stars right after this.
Evil
And
Finn is out at
Evil
this
Finn
moment.
is ditching
yes,
us.
I'm ditching you guys.
Wow.
I need to go back to Spain.
Okay, you can go back to Spain.
I'm gonna go back to hang out with our Spanish community.
Sounds good.
Thank you for having me, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Have a fun weekend. Be good. Give out
All
some
right.
ice for these guys.
Yeah, I will.
Adios. Bye.
All
Adios.
right, Kraken. Let's have Kraken hand out some ice. What will
Alright.
be the magical word?
Ooh. Most definitely.
Most definitely, no spaces, will be the magic word this time. And, okay, so we've been running a sort of event for the past couple weeks. We have, this is how I hashtag Vainglory.
We have.
Hashtag. And I would just like to say a huge thanks to all of you guys, everyone, all of our players who have been helping with this, making this event as awesome as possible. There have been some amazing pictures, some amazing pieces of art, just awesome stuff
It's
all
been really
around.
fun.
Yeah.
It's just been really fun.
And we didn't quite make it to 100,000 retweets.
How close did we get?
We were about 3,500 away, which is right on the edge. But you guys are awesome. We've had some issues with our servers the past few days, and you guys have stuck by us. You guys made the hashtag I love VG hashtag, and that was so cool. Like seeing that in the morning after our servers were having issues.
That seems to be worth 3.5K.
Oh yeah, that was definitely worth 3.5K. So most definitely worth
definitely
3.5K. But wow, just huge thanks to you guys. So to reward you guys, double glory weekend this week and next weekend, and triple glory weekend will be held the weekend after that. So look forward to it. And double glory weekend has already started as of about an hour ago.
Right
if you
on.
guys didn't notice, just FYI. Double Glory Weekend has started. It will probably run until sometime Monday, 8 a.m. or whenever someone gets in. Probably a little bit longer.
Sounds
We
good.
get in a little bit late sometimes, so you can definitely expect the Double Glory Weekend to run a little bit long. So enjoy that.
Yeah.
Enjoy Double Glory Weekends. Enjoy Triple Glory Weekends. And let's pick up some winners. So first off, it will be...
Wow. Vugformico. So VGM for Miko.
All right, VGM for Miko, you are our first winner of 500 ice. You win 500 ice. Need player name. I'm gonna send you a private message on Twitch, and you will get some ice as soon as you give us our player name. So need player name. All right, our second winner will be.
Who's up?
It will be. Oh, that's a pretty cool name.
Mr. Superstar 18.
Mr. Superstar 18, you are our second winner of 500 ice. I am bad typing. You win 500 ice. Need player name. I will be sending you a message on Twitch. So, give us your player name. Need player name. And one more winner. Let's go with...
Marty McFly High School.
Marty McFly High School. Congratulations, you win 500 ice. Need your player name. Sending you a message right now. Need player name. And I'm going to get another game set up.
Sounds good.
Yep. So you can chat about whatever you want to chat about. Tell us some things. I don't know what about, but say whatever you want.
So we're going to hop onto the NA servers now?
We are now hopping onto the NA servers.
All right. Well, that'll be fun. So, while we're just spectating, it does make it so that we don't have to see it with a little lag, because we're not going to be hopping across the pond, and that'll be fun.
Most definitely.
Be interesting to see what the team makeup is this time. I mean, last time I think it was pretty close to the meta that we've seen a lot. But we're starting to see a lot of people shake things up. Like the meta's been getting a little bit strange at higher elo. It's fun to see that creativity pop up.
That it has. I'm going to pick players from all sorts of... I'll pick from let's go from not bad to pretty good.
Okay.
That seems like a pretty solid spread.
Sounds
Decentish
pretty
in
good.
there. Sounds pretty good. Badoonch. All right, got a couple players in here. Let's see if they join up. This one has denied my request. Makes me very sad. So sad, so sad. But, oh, nope. I Love Joseph is definitely not allowed to play in this. I invited him on accident. I'm going to kick him out. Ha! Take that. Alright, let's see if I can get a couple more players into this game. If you want to play, make sure to add ZKNT all caps on North American servers. This guy says he has to go, so I guess he won't be able to play. That's a little bit unfortunate. Ooh, I like this name. There's a guy named Kamikaze Cow.
That's fun.
That's a fun
I like
name.
it.
That reminds me of like Worms or something. Worms Armageddon. I'm pretty sure you send like suicidal sheep all over the place. Alright. Couple more players. Boop. You, join me. You know you want to. It's the right thing to do. Alright, one
So
more.
someone was commenting here, they were curious what the news was. They missed it. So one of the big notes was that Zekent, Ready Player One, and Evil Fen will be going to DreamHack.
Yeah.
So they'll be over in Valencia.
It
Checking
will
you guys
be
out.
pretty exciting.
See how the players do there.
Alright, looks like I got a game pretty much set up. I'm going to accept a few of these friend requests because I have like a million of them. And we're going to kick things off in just a second. So, boom. So these are all players somewhere from like pretty good to decent-ish.
All right.
So it should be a pretty interesting match. I want to see what the meta is like down here.
Yeah, very curious.
It should be pretty good.
I don't want to reveal what they're picking, but I'm very curious.
Ooh, let's see. I want to see this.
That would be very good.
I hope that person picks that.
I do too.
You guys
We'll
aren't
see.
allowed to see this. It's all a secret. Mwahaha. All right, one thing has been locked in. See if anything else gets locked in. Another thing has been locked in.
We're getting really close to lock.
Ooh, they did lock it in.
I love
what
it.
a hero.
All right, this is going to be good.
All right. So, one last login, and we're going to go into the game. We have a Fortress, Koshka and Ringo on the blue side, and Rona, Petal, and Fortress on the red. So
2 Fortress supports. So we're definitely seeing some more of that, which is nice. He's a really, really solid support. It's always fun to play with a Fortress on your team.
Oh yeah. And do you expect to see Rona or Petal in the lane?
Boy, you know, I think where we are right now, I probably would see the Petal. But really, it could go either way. It absolutely can.
Oh yeah. I think Petal in the lane, definitely very powerful. Rona is quite a good laner though.
Yeah.
If she does have a Book of Eulogies, which it looks like she's going on Weapon Blade, so I'm assuming she's going to go into the jungle, because you generally want a Book of Eulogies on those melee laners.
It's interesting, we're seeing a Weapon Petal here too, which is not something we get all too often.
Most definitely. And Weapon Petal, it's solid. It does take a little while to build up in strength. A Crystal Petal will definitely have more power in the early game. However, a Weapon Petal, once you get like a Shiver Steel or Breaking Point, holy cow,
Yeah,
you
watch out.
You are terrifying.
Watch out.
And even without those, if you go for like a Tension Bow, you can just throw out those Tension Bow procs every 6 seconds, and you outrange everything.
Pretty
so
much.
they can't really trade back. All right, so we're gonna have the Petal versus Ringo matchup in the lane. Not gonna be terribly exciting, I imagine. Ringo can play a little bit aggressive on Petal. However, Petal could use her range to harass Ringo. So it's really up to these two players on how they play it out.
Yeah, we're seeing Petal, she's planted her garden, so she's giving herself a little bit of mobility here, and she'll be able to keep taking health and a little advantage from the shield from those guys.
Yep. The extra regeneration, the extra defense is really, really important in playing out the Hell lane. Knowing that you can trade pretty safely, you can trade a few shots, and then just walk back to your garden and just heal up is so good. And you can see God King taking advantage of the new money AI, quickly going for a hit onto Ringo and backing up so that her minions don't take damage from the turret. And that's really smart play.
Yep. It's going to be a tough trade there, though, because Ringo's got such a solid poke, and with his Achilles shot, he can keep the lack of mobility on Petal exposed.
Right, and it's really up to God King to really take advantage of her garden and make sure that she does not take too much damage, or else Ringo will just walk all over her. You can see her, she does have a potion or two, so she should be okay for the most part, but Olivia at 7 CS, Petal also at 7 CS, so this is a pretty close matchup right now. Rakido on Fortress is in the bush, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get anything out of this considering Olivia's pushed up to his turret.
Yeah, it's interesting because looking over here at Petal, she's really far forward, and it didn't cost her. She got a little bit lucky there, I think, but she's riding with no mana.
Yeah, it's not really a good place for Petal to be. Petal definitely wants to have enough energy to heal up her minions and keep planting those seeds. And there is a small fight in the jungle. It looks like Rona and Fortress have found the other Fortress, and Kamikaze Cow gets taken down. So well played by the red side, going in for the early invade. God King might be getting caught a little bit here, but Koshka loops around and doesn't go for the kill. However, looping back, nope, not gonna happen. Rakido runs up in the lane. Lord J630 on that Koshka. Not gonna really be doing too much right here. However, Olivia does do a little advantage to Fortress on his way out.
Yeah, I think it was smart for Koshka to run up to the turret there. I think, I've seen sometimes, around this tier, people want to keep farming because they think, well, they don't want to lose their chance to get more gold. But when you've been invaded that hard, it's essentially a 3v1 waiting to happen.
Yep, definitely something you don't want to happen too often. Olivia taking a lot of damage. God King still sitting on no energy, so her monies are going to go down, and she's going to be a much easier target in lane. The red team has retreated back to their jungle, so they're going to be farming up a little bit, and the blue team does have a few minion camps up, so they definitely want to go clear those out, or they're going to have to worry about falling behind in gold. Though they are ahead in gold, even though they are down 1 kill.
It's true.
Yep, those early game kills, not really worth too much gold, so if you're getting a kill, but losing out on a lot of farm, it could definitely be not worth.
Yeah, if you're trying to get kills on heroes this early, you really want to be doing it for positional advantage.
All right, Rakido getting caught up by the blue team. It's already taking a lot of damage. God King is helping out, but wow, Koshka and Fortress are just tearing them apart. And the 2v3, not really a 2v3, more like a 2v1v, 2v1, 2v1, works out heavily in favor of the blue team.
It definitely did. I mean, that was a situation where I think God King was doing the best they could to try to peel to keep Rakido alive, but it left them exposed. They had to run around the rock, and that was just enough time to get torn down to shreds.
Yeah, and Petal definitely has a tough time against the Koshka just because Koshka uses Trolley Death, gets a couple stacks for free. Petal might just die, especially a weapon Petal who can't really keep her minions alive.
Yeah.
It's going to be rough for God King this game. Alright, Olivia, 28 CS, God King at 24, Chimera's hanging around the corner. He'll come and say hi on the stream maybe later. No? He's not saying hi? Okay, he says he doesn't want to say hi. I'm sorry guys, I tried. It's Void and Rakido in the jungle, doing what they can. Olivia, level 5 already. Lord J, 630, also level 5. So that Koshka and Ringo combo is going to be really dangerous for the red side. And Olivia looks like he's going for the attention bow. He has a piercing spear. And Lord J most likely going for the aftershock. So a lot of burst damage coming out from the blue side. And it's really up to the red team to sustain through that. And if they can, they'll be just fine. However, if they get bursted down, they're going to have a really, really tough game ahead of them.
Yeah, it's tough too because when we're looking at the weapon setup here on the red team, they're really they're feeling the weapon here, right? Everybody on that side is going red, at least other than their support. And on the other side, they've got the mix-up between Ringo and Koshka, and I think that's going to be harder to counter in defense.
Most definitely, and it's going to be very likely that the blue team is going to build a lot of armor. I could definitely see Lord J going for maybe even an Atlas Pauldron, or if not Atlas Pauldron, a metal jacket could be extremely effective for him. Kamikaze Cow, same thing on him. Yep. If he gets Atlas Pauldron, he'll dramatically reduce the amount of damage the red team can output. Though, Petal does do a decent amount of crystal damage with her ultimate, even without any crystal power. And right here, we might be getting into a fight. Alright, Rakido takes some damage, walks his way out. It's Void, taken pretty low, but don't go back in. You should run. Okay, yeah, good job. Alright, Kamikaze Cow takes a lot of damage from that scout trap up in the top bush. God King, level 6. However, I'm not sure if he has enough energy to use his ultimate, so if he doesn't, that'll be really, really sad.
I really feel like this is a time where Rona, its Void, should be farming more.
Yeah.
If they really want to be useful in these team fights, they need to get to level 6. They've got a lot of camps up. There isn't a lot of real push that's going to happen up here in the lane. I think at this point, it's just a lot of posturing. They could fall back here and try to get a level advantage.
Right, I completely agree. And the red side not really taking advantage of the long range of Petal. Petal can clear out these waves decently well by herself. And it doesn't look like the blue team's going to go for any heavy dives. So it's really up to the red team to go back to the jungle, farm their way back into this game. And they're not really too far behind. They're 700 gold down, but they really need those levels. Once they all hit level 6, the red team will have a much better time against the blue team.
No question.
Do you think these guys are listening to you as they're...
They could totally listen to us if they want. We're giving them advice. Alright, Rakido. Oh, it's Void. Might be getting cut out.
She's visible.
She is. You don't want to shop out in the open.
Wow.
Definitely not something you want to do. Really,
I think she
really
got
risky.
lucky.
Yeah.
I think she really got lucky there.
I'm going to imagine that the blue team was also shopping at the same time.
Yeah.
So that was really iffy there.
Freebie.
It's Void. Yeah, you can see the red team just hasn't cleared out these jungle camps in a long time. They're worth so much gold at this point. You can see it's Void. He's gonna clear this one. 171 gold on each of those minions. Holy cow.
It's fantastic.
That's a lot of gold. And that skyrockets them back into this game. Like 400 gold difference, that's almost nothing. If they are able to take a successful fight and maybe invade the blue side and take those back camps, because the blue team also hasn't been clearing their jungle.
True.
it could be a huge swing in gold here. All right, we're looking
Got a lot
at
of
a little bit
tension
of
here at
lag,
the gold mine.
but that's okay. It's Void jumps and things are sort of happening. I'm not really sure what's going on. Rikito takes a lot of damage. It's Void is in the middle of the blue team. The blue team is going in. Kamikaze Cow might get taken down here. The Petal ult comes out and completely wipes people off the map. Lord J jumps onto Petal. Petal is knocked down by the stun. He does go down, and the red team just has to back out. So, as you guys know, we are in Old Oddfellows Lodge. Our internet is wonky at best.
It's either really great or really terrible.
Yep. And today is just one of those days. It's having a bad day. So, let's be nice to the internet. I forgive it.
It is coming from space.
It is coming from space. And we'll be okay.
Oh, the internet.
The internets are having a rough time. I think we have to get everyone in the office to like turn off their stuff.
No.
No? Alright, Andre has said no. We are not allowed to turn people's things off. So we will be experiencing a little bit of lag here. But it should be more or less okay. God King pushing the lane back. Level 8 to Olivia's level 9. So a little bit behind is the red team. They're 1.4 thousand gold down. The gold mine has not been taken though. So if the red team gets a favorable trade, they can easily take the gold mine and quickly propel themselves back into a pretty even gold amount.
Yeah, it's not too far away right now. I mean, there is a deficit, but it's recoverable.
Right. And the hard part though is Ringo and Koshka have both hit their mid-game power spikes. Ringo with the tension bow, Koshka with the aftershock. So this is actually a really good opportunity for the blue team to push on for victory.
Well, and as soon as you say that, they're pushing into this jungle right here, so they
are
could
in
be
the
going for
jungle,
it.
and this is a mistake by the red team. They should not be fighting this. Petal is not there yet. It's why it's taking extremely low. However, Petal's ultimate is up now and finishes off Lord J. Kamikaze Cow taking extremely low. Olivia versus the two of them, and Olivia is almost definitely gonna lose this. Though God King runs away, I question that decision.
I do too. I think we're seeing some questionable build here on Rona. Like I think you need to get some lifesteal here. I mean, the tension bow is not a bad purchase by any means, but oh, interesting. It looks like she's going hybrid here. So she's got a little bit of crystal, a little bit cooldown, and the tension bow.
She's going the proc build.
Yeah.
She's going tension bow. She's going aftershock. So I imagine she's gonna go tank after that, but I'm honestly not a huge fan of this build on Rona. I think if you just go heavy weapon or heavy crystal, it's going to be much more effective. Heavy weapon especially, like being able to take advantage of your bow splitter. Evil Finn's like staring at me. Ah, thank you.
Yay,
she has
exciting.
left things. She has left gifts for me. How exciting!
Apparently, it is a box and a bag.
And now she's cackling, so now I feel like I should be really worried. Alright, it's Vlad and Rikito just doing what they can in the jungle. 1.4 thousand is a gold deficit for the red side, but that's basically nothing, so they should be just fine. However, they are face checking into the blue team, and they then jump on some scout traps. They'll be okay. And this is actually getting to be pretty dangerous for the blue team. Petal has a super long range. If she's able to poke down people on the blue team, the red team can easily take these fights.
I was really interested to see if that Ringo was going to try to engage, because I think it would have been a mistake, but it worked out.
Yeah, I was expecting Ringo to jump in. Oh, it's Void goes in, and she's gonna get exploded instantly. So that right there is exactly why you want some lifesteal on Rona, because you can use your red mist, and if you use it, you're generally gonna be pretty okay as long as you're hitting stuff, because you'll be regenerating so much. And right here, Rikito taken down. Oh man.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
Over aggression coming out from its Void leads to a pretty quick death. And this will be really funny if anyone dies through the tools. Kamikaze Cow taking extremely low, but makes it out just fine. This turret will be fine because the blue team opted to go for the gold mine instead of the turret. I think the turret would have been the better choice, honestly. When given the opportunity to go for either a turret or gold mine, I almost always take turret, because if you get the turret, you have map vision control. And if you have good vision around the gold mine, you can just take the gold mine for free after that. And it's much tougher to push down a turret when the enemy team is there defending it.
Well, if you think about it, gold mine comes back, turrets don't.
Exactly. And that, I think, is why I prefer taking down turrets. Because the enemies, they don't get their gold mines back. And they don't get their turrets back. And the blue team would have been given the opportunity to take the gold mine almost any time once they have that turret down. It's probably taking a lot of damage yet again. God King level 10 to Olivia's level 12, so Olivia doing extremely well for himself. God King level 11 now. Kamikaze Cow might jump in on this. Lord J 630 just chills, killing this plant, killing some seeds. God King needs to lay out some more seeds. The extra defenses that the seeds provide is actually incredibly huge, and I think it's being underestimated by the red team here.
Its Void, I think, is just playing a little too loose.
Yeah, a little bit too aggro. Needs to finish the minus, need to get a little bit of defense. And once she has that defense though, she could be pretty tough to take down.
Yeah, I think this would be a good opportunity for her to pick up a reflex block, to be honest.
And the wolves drop instantly, they don't even get to its Void, so not the greatest use of an ultimate there by Kamikaze, but it's okay. The pedal minions are just getting melted left and right. I honestly don't know if these pedal minions are going to be too useful. They're basically just giving Koshka more free stacks. I question the use of them.
And, you know, they are also giving them gold.
Yeah, God King opts to max out her first ability, the seeds, instead of the minions, which is probably a good choice on weapon pedal. You really want to take advantage of the sustain. You really want to take advantage of the extra defensive stats that they provide. So I personally think pretty good skill order for her, though she hasn't really been taking advantage of those seeds in fights.
It's true. Yeah, someone in the chat was asking how long the pedal seeds last. How long do they last?
Ooh, I honestly have no idea what the exact number is. They're like 2-3 minutes?
Yeah.
A pretty long time.
Basically forever.
Yeah. They're more likely to die than they will like run out of time. They do have like a time limit, but I honestly don't remember what it is off the top of my head. It's Void clearing out some minions. The red team is holding on pretty well. They're 4,000 gold down, but they haven't really lost a turret yet. And you don't really win the game unless you take down turrets. So if the blue team doesn't like hurry up and do something, they might find themselves outscaled because Rona becomes very powerful. Pedal becomes really, really annoying to deal with.
Yep.
And I don't know, Koshka might become a little bit more useless as the game progresses. We also have Ubel Andre here. Here, I'll pull up the webcam real quick, show you what this guy's up to.
Hello.
I bet he's off screen. We just see his.
He's tall.
He's very tall. I was gonna say you were sitting, but they can obviously see you standing, so you should have been standing behind one of us.
I have a weird body in my butt is at my knees.
There you go. Now you know.
I just have this weird gap. It's a abnormality in my family.
All right. Fortress sends in the wolves. Some things are happening. Not too much is happening. Koshka playing a little bit over aggressive.
Yeah.
Alright, so the blue team getting chased out by the red team. The blue team tried to take advantage of their lead. However, the red team quickly responded by finishing them off under the turrets. And people are just flooding in left and right. What's happening? So this is Ready Player One.
Hi.
This is Kraken. This is Ubel Andre. I'm Zekent. Nice to meet you all.
Not showing on the stream.
My video is not showing on the stream.
I just wanted to come in and note that Kamikaze Cow just slaughtered Kraken and I in a match prior to the stream. And watching this stream is hurting me a lot.
Kamikaze Cow played a really good Taka in the casual queue.
Really good.
Can you hit play on your...
I ran out.
It's totally playing. Don't lie to me.
Why are you full of lies?
It's not playing on my stream.
It's totally playing.
I'm just joking.
So, Ready Player One coming in here messing with me, trying to make me fail horribly while streaming.
Oh, are you playing? Yes.
I'm not playing. I'm spectating a game. Now we're gonna have some really weird commentary during our spectating games. All right, turret goes down. Blue team.
Gone.
I don't think it's such a good idea to hold Fortress under a turret because your wolves will draw aggro.
It's Void goes down. I think that's a waste of the ult from Koshka though, but it looks like Rakito getting taken extremely low. Olivia's not gonna be able to run out of here. Lord J is totally fine. God King might want to push this lane back because both members of the blue team are pretty low. But it looks like, yeah, he's pushing up. But Olivia might be able to stay here. There is a tension bow on the pedal, so she could do some serious damage, but...
She certainly got some poke.
We will see. We will see. Let's see how this plays out.
She's only going to be able to poke, and it's not going to be consistent damage.
Yeah.
So Ringo should be able to keep,
Ringo's totally fine. All right,
Keep
Olivia
his
clears
turret
out the
there,
wave.
safe.
Red team, I know they'll push out too far. And this is definitely slowly going toward the side of the blue team. Pedal is 5-3-0. However, Ringo is 4-0-4, so he's doing extremely well. Koshka is 6-2-2, which is solid. But the red team just slowly falling more behind. They're now down about 5,500 gold. And once they lost that first turret, it's going to be tough because they're going to have to face check some bushes or drop some flares to make their way towards the Kraken pit. Wolves come out, they're going to go down pretty quickly. I don't really expect these Wolves to do too much. It's Void getting jumped on actually, so that could be a mistake from It's Void. It's Void getting cut out yet again.
Goodbye, Rona.
Not doing so well in this Rona today. 0, 5, and 6. Rikido runs his way out of there. God King doing some damage with Spontaneous Combustion and basic attacks. The Wolves come out, but nothing's going to happen right here. God King throwing out some poke. Blue team just waltzes on out. And I think this is a really good opportunity for them to do the Kraken. God King does not have his ult up.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for them to steal. They don't really have the right heroes for that kind of a steal. So Blue really can do that right now.
They don't have any burst. Take it down. So let's see.
Rona could spin on it.
Rona could spin out, but Rona is
she's dead.
She's dead. But she'll be up by the time they decide to go do Kraken. Maybe.
Yep. So now they're backing off, going for a buy. They don't really have to do too much right here. They have a Tornado Trigger, Sorrow Blade, and Tension Bill on. Wow, he also has a Crucible. So Olivia doing extremely well. 4-0 and 5, 151 CS. That is
pretty good.
Some impressive CS numbers. Yeah. That's really, really good. Pedal on the other side also doing really well. 137. Sorrow Blade, Tension Bow, Tyrant Smackle coming out. So this is honestly a pretty even game in terms of the laners, but the jungle is really tilting things toward the blue team's favor.
I don't think red team has built anything to deal with the problems blue team are making for them right now. They have no peel for Petal, aside from the Rona A, which Koshka is just going to ignore with her A.
Yep.
Ringo's going to keep them slowed, and like you'll never be able to catch the blue team. The blue team will always be able to catch the red team right now.
I think you're right. Yeah, and that mix of red and blue on the blue team in terms of their offensive build makes it so they can't just have a straight single item counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now, what do you think the red team should do to make a comeback here?
They need to build more utility because
absolutely,
since the blue team's damage is so diverse, it's not worth the build defense at this point.
Yeah, I think they need a fountain and they need a crucible.
Yep.
They need that Fortress should not finish that fountain. He should build a crucible to save that Rona, and that Rona should build more. That's a burst Rona?
Yeah, it's proc Rona.
I'm not a huge fan of proc Rona.
Yeah.
It could work to blow up the Koshka or the Ringo, but they're not even getting to them. So if you can't get to your targets, burst Rona is not going to do a single thing.
Well, no. Burst Rona can't kill Koshka in one volley, and no one's going to be able to catch the Koshka after that. So
God can get stand up, Spontaneous Combustion comes out, but the red team is pretty much done here. Rikido's getting slowed down.
And that's all their DPS.
And they are pretty much done. Rikido gets dropped. It's Void is not going to be able to kill anyone here. Maybe Kamikaze Cow, but it's not going to happen.
And there's no vamp on that spin, so
she's dead.
The blue team finishes off the red team, goes for the Kraken. And this is probably going to be like 2 or 3 turrets, honestly. I don't see the red team defending too easily against this.
This could be a win.
It very well could be if they escort well and take advantage of this like extra 20 seconds of downtime with the
If they leave right now, they could roll that first turret
before Kraken gets there.
And then Kraken's beating on that second turret, and so long as they keep the red team at bay while Kraken destroys those last 2 turrets, then this is a pretty tough spot for red team.
Yep, red team falling behind pretty far, 6,000, 7,000 gold down. They are buying some infusions, so this could be a good place to make their final stand.
That's a really good reaction to the Kraken. I think if no matter what character you're playing, if the Kraken is taken, you should just infuse.
Yep.
Most definitely. Kraken gives you 5 gold per play on your team.
You're gonna make it right back.
Yep. You buy the infusion, you're stronger for a little bit, you make money right back, and you should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not too much the red team can do here. They're going to be able to take on Kraken eventually. It's Void taking a lot of damage. The stun comes out. Allows a mistake by Koshka, I think.
Yeah.
So this might be a good opportunity for the red team to finish off Kraken without the blue team taking any more turrets. But Olivia is hitting the turret, skating down pretty low. Kraken is almost down. It's going to drop to this turret. And the red team, that was a good opportunity to pursue, but they chose not to.
Petal needs to get a Shiver Seal or something.
Yeah, I definitely think...
She needs to be able to control the fight, because she's just getting...
She's getting exploded.
Yeah.
Right. A Shiver Steel, some sort of slow, some more CC coming out from the red side is extremely important right now. The blue team doesn't have anything in particular to deal with slows, so if a Shiver Steel comes out, maybe on pretty much every single member of the red team, it could be pretty good. Like, Rona likes Shiver Steel, so does Fortress. Petal can make do with it pretty well too, so it's a good opportunity to get more tankiness, especially since the blue team is focusing pretty heavy on those burst items. Having the extra health could be pretty useful for them.
Absolutely.
God King makes his way back into base. Probably go to shop, drop some more seeds. There's a line of seeds all over the place. Yay for extra defenses, I guess. God King getting jumped on by a wolf. The wolves are not going to be doing too much.
But they are showing that red team is still in their base.
Yes.
So blue team's feeling pretty great right now.
I think they're feeling super confident at this moment. And they honestly, they should. They have a massive advantage. I think they just need to
Here we go.
close it out.
Good to win.
Blue team going in for the final push. Jumps onto Rona. Rona's going to take a lot of damage right here. She does not go down. Lord J taking extremely low. Rona's burning, but she'll be able to heal up in her base. God King pushes out Kamikaze Cow, so a really nice defense by the red side. I did not expect them to be able to hold this.
I didn't either. That was a really good defense.
Petal seeds.
Yeah, and a huge part of that was the petal seeds.
Yeah.
Granting huge amounts of defense. Like, I cannot understate this. Petal seeds will give you like what? If you have 5 of them around you, 100 something defense.
Yeah, it's massive.
Stats in both defense and in armor and shield. That is huge. So if you have a petal on your team, always fight near her gardens because she'll make your team so incredibly tanky without any sort of defensive items. Right. Cleaning out some scout traps maybe? Nope. Going for the mini mines.
This Rona needs to stop spinning. This build doesn't.
It's not really
that
suitable.
ability.
Yeah, it's not really suitable for supporting her ult.
Yeah, this Rona needs to mostly focus on using her second ability, the Foe Splitter, and getting the double proc on Aftershock.
Yeah.
That's extremely important for her, especially because all her damage is reliant on the Aftershock intention by this point. She has a Crucible. Crucible is okay, but I mean, she can block the Koshka ult.
Questionable for this build.
Not really too useful for her team right now. Rikido gets caught out. This could be really bad for the red team. Petal is here. Does a spontaneous combustion on herself, so that was kind of a mistake. You got to target someone beforehand.
I think that's the game.
Yeah.
That is
That
almost
missed
certainly
ult.
game.
That missed ult.
Rikido actually makes his way out of here pretty well.
Doesn't matter if they make it back
God
to that
King.
platform. They can roll this turret.
Yeah, this turret's almost definitely going down. It gets completely destroyed. Rikido runs back to base.
With that Rona down, they just don't have anything too terrifying.
Yep, so...
And the ult down. Yeah,
Well
I mean,
played by the blue
insane.
side. So GG to Kamikaze Cow, Lord J, and Olivia. Pretty good performances coming out from red side though. They did what they could. God King doing extremely well on that pedal, 9,000 gold to his name. It's had a pretty rough game this time. Rikido doing okay, but overall, really well played by the blue team.
Yeah, God King really recovered some of that CS deficit. They were a little bit behind, but by the end of the game, they were really cleaning up.
Yep. All right.
Breaking point on that fortress.
Back to the big cam. And this is Ubelandre. He's here to trash talk everyone because that's what he does.
I try
think.
not to.
You try not to?
Advise.
Do you actually try not to?
I do. I just can't because you're so bad.
Ouch.
Oh.
Ouch.
Salt.
He just stands in the office all day and like trash talks me. It's really, really mean.
So much salt.
I don't know what to do about it. All right. In any case, let's see.
What's next up?
What's next? Let's show off the skin.
Ooh, reveal time.
So something about the skin. This is a skin you guys have seen before, but it's still awesome. So I want to show it to you guys again. So this is Joule 9000 Tier 2.
So excited.
And
I love this Tier 2.
You guys have seen the splash up before. We have some in-game footage of her, which you guys may also have seen because of the ADA video. But this will be a full-length video. It'll be awesome. And I personally think Joule is going to be super cool. Like, I love the skin. The color scheme is just, it matches her really well.
Yeah, it's just really, really cool to see in world. It pops super well, looks beautiful. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite Joule skin.
Yep, and we'll be showing you a small clip of it right after our next game. I'm going to be playing a viewer match. Or do you want to play a viewer match?
Either way.
It's up to you. What do you want to do?
Kraken plays.
This is the Kraken show.
All right, we're going to do it.
We've all seen George.
We're going to see the Kraken show today. I'm going to invite a few more people to my friends list. Make sure we have a couple people lined up. And yeah, should we have some more ice?
Let's definitely give a little bit more ice out.
All right, what will the magical word be?
I'm gonna go say bye to Haney because she's leaving.
the country.
Okay, let's see. What would be a good magic word? Maybe Joule.
Joule. All right, Joule is now the magic word. So we'll be handing out ice to the 3 lucky winners. Whoever types Joule has a chance to win. Make sure you're following the channel, because if you're not, I can't actually give you ice. So be sure to follow the channel. I'm going to keep accepting these friend requests.
It seems like at least a couple people want ice.
Nah, no one wants ice.
No? You don't want any ice?
What do you even do
Okay.
with ice? It's pretty useless. Yeah. All right. What skill tier do you want to play in?
Whatever.
Whatever? What's that supposed to mean?
No, I'm just... it's either
What
going to be
skill tier
really
are
great
you?
for me. So I hit SA Silver for the first time last
All
night.
right,
Actually.
I'm going to invite
That
some
was
simply
pretty
amazing
good.
people to this next
That
game.
made me feel very good. Granted, it was my first time hitting SA, so I
All
might
right.
lose it immediately.
That's totally fine. All right, got one simply amazing guy here. I got... There's not that many simply amazing people here. Oh, here's another one. Boop. You. You have been invited to the game. Oh, he instantly rejected me. So sad. There's one.
He's like, that can't actually be Zekin. I'll decline.
Yes. And he's right. It's actually Kraken. Got you good. All right. One last person. All right. So you're going to make sure this phone doesn't fall asleep. And
Okay.
I'm going to hand out some ice. So the first lucky winner will be Ryan Donker. Congratulations. Donker. So just make sure that phone doesn't fall asleep.
Yep.
Wins 500 ice. Congrats. I need your player name. I'm going to send you a private message right about now. Need player name. And the next winner will be Kid Safe Shark.
Wow.
Not
Kid
left shark,
Safe Shark.
not right shark.
Kid Safe
But
Shark.
Kid Safe Shark.
The
All
friendliest of sharks.
And he even
It's
says,
Kid Safe.
help, I'm a lost chat message. Wins 500 ice. Congrats. I'm going to send you a message. So make sure you give me your player name.
Kid Safe Shark. I like that.
Need player name. And the last winner will be Flozidan. Congratulations to Flozidan. Wins 500 ice. Need player name. And let's see. Haha. Need player name. And let's have Kraken kick it off with a simply amazing game.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
All right, let's do this.
All right, so we have Kraken. Tell me, Kraken. You're playing on my account. What are you gonna play? Make me look really good.
All right, well, I'll do my best.
I'm counting on you.
Let's see if I don't tank you too far. All right, so it looks like someone wants to play lane, someone wants to play jungle. That means I will probably play support.
To everyone who has one ice, make sure you send us a private message on Twitch. I sent you a message, so just reply back to it, and we will try our best to get you the ice as soon as possible. All right, it looks like Kraken's going with. Is this skin? Oh, this skin is okay. I'm never actually sure. I always fear that I'm gonna like show off some skin that's not actually out in game.
Should be.
So Kraken has gone with the glaive. Tell me about like what kind of glaive build you like playing.
So if I'm playing support, I definitely like to go utility.
Okay.
So I just do what I can to try to keep my team alive and speed up the farm.
Okay, sounds like a solid plan.
Yeah.
So right here, Kraken's gonna go pick up a Niagara contract. He's gonna go with that more supporty build. Maybe like a Crucible, Fountain, that kind of stuff?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like going with the breaking point?
You know, sometimes I slip that in at the end. It's the little sneaky thing that if they don't expect it, it's a good time to buy it. If they do expect it, it's maybe not the right time to buy it.
Most definitely. And the breaking point is just kind of sneaky because the enemy team gets so used to you being that giant tank that they're kind of like,
Leave
I'm
him
going to
alone.
ignore him. And then they realize you're doing a million damage to them and they all die.
And they realize it usually too late, as long as it's sneaky.
Yep. It's got to be like that one last fight. You're like, okay, I suddenly have that breaking point, and now I'm killing the enemy team. All right. If you guys want to play these games, make sure you add ZKNT all caps on the North African servers. I'm just picking random people for the most part, usually around the same skill tier band. And yeah, enjoy the games. we will be handing out a little bit more ice. We did announce that we are going to DreamHack in Spain just next week, so it's pretty soon. Evil Finn, Ready Player One, and myself will be going. It's going to be pretty exciting. Looking forward to it. And in the meantime, Kraken is going to make me look really, really awesome by playing this Glaive Tier 2 skin.
You know, I actually really like jungling with Celeste. It's something that I think a lot of people don't think to do initially, but it can be a really strong jungling partner.
I think you're getting jumped on.
Yeah, it's okay.
You're okay. Eat that. Ooh, a lot of damage done to everyone. All parties are low. Control Freak is making his way out of there. Celeste is extremely low. But she'll be okay.
Yeah, I think
she's
okay,
gonna recall. That's something you gotta watch out for.
Ooh,
those. Oh, you've made a friend. I don't think you want to fight him.
I don't want that friend. I've got friends. My friends are they're hanging out somewhere else.
All right. Zekin's in-game name is ZKNT. All caps, no E's in that. And Playoff Beard will be back next Wednesday, so he is out right now, but he will be back soon enough. All right, Kraken, what are you thinking? You're up against a Fortress, you're up against a Koshka and a Vox.
Yeah, the Koshka is the only one that I worry about here, because they're going to be able to jump in and do a lot of damage on Celeste before I can react in some situations. And her clear in the jungle is also quite good. So that is what I'm going to be trying to keep an eye out for. Keep the vision up.
Definitely.
And hopefully we can keep that Koshka from sneaking up and killing the Celeste.
However, one thing about Koshka against the double range composition is she has two targets that she needs to focus down. As long as they don't stack on top of each other, they can actually sort of appeal for each other, because Koshka will jump on like Celeste, and Vox will be shooting her the entire time. And this is a little bit dangerous. Kraken's taking a lot of damage. Gets the stun, does not quite hit. Hand-Eyes gets knocked out. Control Freak is jumping in on Neurotoxic Guitar, but she's gonna run away because Celeste is pretty dangerous, and Vox is coming down. They are going for the jungle camp, and they do manage to steal it away. So a good invade by the blue side, or the enemy team rather, and a little bit unfortunate for our heroes here.
Yeah, it didn't work out super well in that exchange. They've been able to be a little bit aggressive, and so far it's worked out for them.
Yeah, that's one of the issues with the early game jungle Celeste. She doesn't have too much power until she gets a little bit of crystal and a few more points into that Helogenesis. But once she gets it, she becomes kind of a powerhouse, especially against things that cannot handle the long-range poke. So this is basically going to force Koshka to have to dive into your team, and if she doesn't, they might get poked down. You'll just win the game or win fights just for free. Alright, going for the early Okart. Buying a few more potions, a scout trap. Pretty good stuff. Kraken's just wandering around the jungle right now with Neurotoxic Guitar. Look for a gank. It's doable. I think this is doable.
Also just leaving a little present for my friends.
Alright, so this is a really good opportunity. Gets the stun off on Joshua. Joshua is taking a lot of damage. Not quite enough to finish him off. That was a really good Sonic Zoom by him to get out of there. But that was a lot of damage done for your Vox, so this will give him a pretty good advantage in lane.
Yep, they're going to have to go back.
However, there are some friends in the jungle which you might not want to make right now.
We've got 3.
Though it is a 3v2, so this could be really good. Hand-Eye could be caught out of position. He is super caught out of position, so you guys can totally kill him.
Oh,
he is done.
Oh, jukes.
He is juking you guys left and right, so really well played by him, but I still think he's going to go down. A Fortress without friends is a really sad Fortress, but Koshka is here, so she might be able to help him get out of there. Hand-Eye turns around. You guys aggro the minion miner, which is super dangerous. That thing does a lot of damage. And Neurotoxic Guitar just does some stuff, backs on out. So that's a really smart play by Fortress right there. He knew he was cut out.
Aggro on the minion miner.
Holy cow, this thing wants blood.
Go away. All right.
It wants blood.
Man, oh man.
All right.
That was the worst.
Yeah. Things are going okay.
Yeah,
You're kind of low. You might want to go
not doing
heal
great.
or just buy some potions. Up to you.
Yeah. Celeste's being kind here.
Yep, looks like the enemy team has also started invading your jungle, so you're going to have to run the heck out of here, because if you guys get jumped on, this could be really bad.
We don't want that fight.
Boop. Just a nice little tap there. Just get away from me. Don't want you here.
Yep.
Gotta go by. Got minion mine though. It was out for blood today.
It really was. I couldn't get it to say goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
But I was saying goodbye. I said good day.
This is true.
Hero killed.
Okay. Exciting things are happening.
There's a lot of aggression.
There are enemies in your jungle, but they are out of energy, so this is a really good opportunity for you guys to take this fight. Or maybe even invade onto their side. Though you
That's what I was worried about.
There is a Vox here. You should run, use those potions, use those scout traps, you get dropped. That's really unfortunate. So Vox, quick rotation down to help out his teammates. Could have been good for the red side, but it looks like the blue team was just one step ahead. Though they do get a kill, so pretty good there.
It was probably a risk we shouldn't have taken, honestly, because we didn't have good vision in the lane, so we didn't know where their Vox was. And so it was a risk to pursue towards the tri-brush, but we went for it.
Most definitely. Just kind of risky, but in the end, kind of goes even. You guys do lose one of the bigger camps in the jungle. The double big camp in the back is really, really important to keep taking because it gives you so much scoring experience. Letting the enemy team take that is going to be a little bit rough.
Yeah, definitely costly.
Alright, the gold mine is almost full. At 7 minutes and 30 seconds, it will max out. However, it's a little bit iffy to take considering no one is dead right now. The Voxes are duking it out in lane. Will anything happen here? Setting up the gank.
That's one of those times you really love having a Celeste, but it does kind of give us away a bit.
Yeah, so Celeste kind of gives away their position. Not a bad play, making sure no one else is around, but doesn't really quite work out for them this time. Control Freak jumping back in, a little bit aggressive. We have Ubelandre back here again. We see
Kraken's playing.
The lower half of his body, considering he's so tall. And Kraken is taking some damage. Some wait for it comes out.
I'm not quite a mono.
Or collapse has missed, so a little bit unfortunate.
You should just go farm.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're not going to be able to push over unless we try screwing up.
I mean, they'll push into the turret.
I'm going to have Ubelandre take over for just a second because I need some water. Here, Andre. People are asking me to play next, by the way. So we're up next.
That's probably not a good idea.
That's a great idea.
That's an awesome idea.
Ubelandre.
Oh, I can watch the superior stream. I don't actually know. I came the other room. Came from the other room.
So what would be your advice here? You know, so they've been playing super aggressively. They've been able to push us out of our jungle a couple times here.
Oh,
unfortunate.
You need a battery. You should, just leave. Unless your Vox is gonna
do some work.
So you're jungling with Celeste or Vox?
Celeste.
I like that.
Yeah.
Celeste needs level 8.
No,
I would say buy
could
battery.
absolutely work. You think?
And then you need to get a Storm Guard.
Yeah, I'm almost there. The battery pushes me a little under.
Yeah.
It's just that the farm with Celeste is so fast.
Yeah, but then you can afford to go up and get ganks.
Yeah.
What a good teammate, Celeste, when you Iron Guard like that.
Yep. No, she knows what she's doing.
An acceptable trophy.
And there you go. You're 1 gold shy. I would just blink out of there. Blink. Punch to safety. Go, 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 go. Punch someone. All right.
What is that?
This is not good.
Couldn't get it to happen. I'll call it user error.
Most unfortunate.
That's a real bummer. I don't know why my punt didn't happen.
I don't know if you're gonna lose this turret.
We'll definitely
oh yeah,
lose
you're
this
definitely losing
no
that turret.
question.
All right. So is Vox going red or blue?
Let's see. Our Vox is red for sure, and their
Their
Vox,
Vox
is also red.
Their Kosh
I'm not
does.
tall enough to have my head cut off. Darn it.
I'll give you your chair back.
Oh, watch out. Careful, Koshka.
Alright. Andre continues to have his head cut off. Control Freak is running away, but she is healing up pretty quickly. She will almost definitely go down here. She does drop. Does a lot of damage to your team, though. But now it might be a good opportunity for...
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Your Ackerman's going to come up just in time.
8 seconds. The Soul Storm comes out. This is really good for the red team.
Oh,
However,
oh.
Kraken didn't keep an eye on his health, so he took a little bit too much damage.
I was really watching my clock.
Yep.
Itty bitty bit.
Too aggressive.
This might
Handar
still-
taking extremely low. Little Toxic Guitar
that
barely
lead.
does not get the
Oh.
kill. Joshua is almost certainly going to finish him off.
Yeah, this is going to be bad for
And
Toxic
this
Guitar.
is no good. So M Killin makes his way out of there, but the red team, or the enemy team, coming back with a pretty good fight of their own.
We had a shot there. I feel like my mistake was really probably what turned it.
You should get a Atlas Pauldron.
Slow down their attack speed?
Yes, for Vox and Koshka.
This is true. Slowing down those attacks could be pretty good for your team. Vox does a lot of damage regardless, just because he has Sonic Zoom, which throws out 2 extra basic attacks. But it looks like looks like Team Kraken is doing things, hiding in places, checking some bushes with Celeste.
Yeah, they are.
We found them.
I think it'd be more worth to finish here to get a contraption first before trying to build the Atlas.
You think?
The gold mine has been
we've
aggro.
got
This
aggro.
is
not
not
good.
something you
This
want
is
to do.
not good, guys.
Blink.
Oh, the stun.
Yeah. So good.
Spin. Use your ult.
Oh, that was their crucible.
Oh, you didn't
my
get a
God,
chance
you
to use
got
your ult.
bursted.
Hand die. Oh my gosh, Toxic Guitar almost does a lot of damage right there, but not quite enough to finish things off.
We're getting worked.
Yep, the enemy team is showing off their moves, and this is getting pretty rough. Triple Pauldron is the meta nerf to Pauldron. Triple Pauldron is really solid because it's on it's on a short enough cooldown that if you have 3 of them, you can actually perma Atlas Pauldron someone. It's on a 5-second or 15-second cooldown and a 5-second duration. So if you have 3 of them, you can actually just use one over and over.
The Koshka. Okay,
It's just I'm not close enough to be able to do it.
Well, you don't have to.
You
You
have to
want
scare
off the
them.
turret.
You gotta make sure they don't kill your turret.
Don't nail those turrets. I hear that's an important thing in this video game.
Nah. That's not how you win. You win by killing the vein, not turrets.
That's right.
You unfortunately lost that mine payout.
Yeah, there's no way we were gonna get that. I think we really shouldn't have drawn the aggro there.
So it looks like Kraken's going for that minion mine.
It was
Minion
tilted.
mine gets taken.
You've got to fix that imbalance, right? I mean, you never want to be down unless you're in a good position to farm.
Alright.
You got 200 gold for it.
That's
Mistakes
true.
for it.
Yeah.
Get
not
that
bad.
contraption.
I'm getting there, yo. Not quite there.
And it'll help your afterburn get a lower cooldown.
Yep.
Which is the reason I always go contraption on glaive.
Contraption's
Always?
a delicious thing.
Always.
Always.
Hey, look, I found people.
You found people. You get the stun.
Get the
A lot of damage. Cautious.
Oh,
No,
God.
not quite.
You're
Just
still ready to
phone.
punt. You didn't use it punt.
No,
Oh my god, that
Oh, you had that. That was your fight to win.
What is that Vox building? Enemy Vox. Do you have breaking point?
No.
No.
Bonesaw Serpent's Mask Aegis. He is 8-0-4, kicking some serious butt this game.
Yeah.
The Vox is the carry here.
Yep. No doubt.
Not the Koshka.
Yep.
Koshka's doing
I
some
mean,
good
the
damage
Koshka's doing
though.
plenty of damage, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, she's got
At the same time, you
few
have
high
2
fives.
squishies.
Alright. Kraken having a pretty rough time this game, but they can definitely make a comeback. Dancing back and forth. Anyone in these bushes?
I'm not sure what you build,
dangerous.
what you should build from here, but you should definitely stop dying.
Yeah, just don't die.
Alright, well, I can try that.
That's easy to do.
It seems risky.
They're slowly sneaking in. Oh, I didn't max your afterburn.
Oh, that fortress is
That was a
far
mistake,
away.
actually.
Oh, that's Celeste.
Oh, the crucible.
Breaking my heart.
Oh, so much damage.
No way.
Not quite tanky enough. Looks like the red team is going to finish things off. They're going to be able to take maybe a turret, maybe
Probably
even 2.
Yeah, I'm guessing 2.
Yeah, maybe even finish the game off. So this is going to be rough.
Hey, look, I got my contraption.
Yay! Congratulations. You got your contraption. Good
No,
stuff.
It's the small things.
It's the
It really
personal
is.
victories.
Personal victories.
Yes. Alright, see Handar take a lot of damage. They're going to have to make their way back out. You guys have a few more shots to make a comeback here, so let's see what you can do with it.
If you ace them at 30 minutes, you can win.
Oh, you got to max your afterburn.
I needed to get that ult up higher.
No,
'cause they're-
the afterburn is more
the
important.
afterburn is
The
far
afterburn
superior.
is the best thing you can get on Glaive. The afterburn is so good.
So there are a couple team fights where it's been like so close to being able to kill someone, not quite killing them.
There are also a couple times where you were so close to getting your afterburn cooldown off.
You're
You just didn't
You're totally
quite
right.
get it.
All right. Well, that is certainly game.
That is gonna absolutely
so,
be.
Next up, we're gonna have Uval Andre show off what he can do.
Man,
oh boy,
I did not deliver. I apologize.
I am disappointed.
Yeah, you should.
You made me look awesome. Kraken making me look awesome. Good try. Good try though. I'll give it a 5.
Oh man, I wouldn't even give
5
it 5.
cheers out of
A 5 cheers.
5 cheers.
You get 5 cheers.
5 beers.
All right, going back to the big cam. We are going to have Uval Andre play next since he never seems to play games too much with us.
No, we've got to get you in though.
What skill level do you want to play? I'm going to put you against Pinnacle of Awesomes.
That sounds not fun.
That sounds awesome.
I think it seems appropriate.
I think that's about right.
Should I play standing?
You can play sitting. You can take my seat if you want. In the meantime, what should the magic word be? Let me know.
Pick a word.
Me?
Yeah.
The magic word?
What's the magic word? They'll type it in, and if they type it in, they have a chance to win some ice.
Kirkland.
No.
You can't
Okay,
spell
fine.
that. How about contraption?
Contraption.
That's what I should have built sooner.
Alright, we're going to go with contraption as a magic word. And now it's going to be up to Uval Andre to make us look good. Make me look good.
Everybody's saying contraption.
Alright, everyone is saying contraption. Congratulations.
Does that mean they all get to play?
They all have a chance to win ice. Alright.
Oh, I get it.
This man obviously has not been watching our dev streams.
Well, I watch it muted, so I don't know what's going on.
I think even muted, they would have seen how I could have done better in that game.
All right, I'm gonna invite some more players to this game. Gonna make sure I have some batteries. I do. Let's go with. Okay, you want something amazing or Pinnacle of Awesomes?
You pick.
You're gonna get a mix of both, assuming there are actually
people
on, which there usually are. Ooh, that's a nice name. I'm gonna pick him. Fish Car.
Fish Car is pretty good.
And this guy. And
we have a fair number of contraptions.
We have a lot of contraptions. In fact, I would say it's over 300.
Should we give someone...
But not 9,000.
All right, prepare to play, but don't start the game yet. And if these guys don't join, just invite some other Pinnacle of Awesomes.
Okay.
All right.
So you can have a seat.
I'm going to roll, but I'm going to hit the button. It is going to be Canis Wolf being our first winner of 500 ice. Congratulations. Wins 500 ice. I'm going to send you a private message. Make sure you respond with your player name, or else I can't give you any ice. And I know you want some ice. Need player name.
Insane is not coming.
All right, you can kick them. And the next winner will be Sophie808.
Sophie808
wins 500 ice. Congratulations to you.
What level was he?
Everyone is Pinnacle of Awesome.
Pinnacle of Awesome.
Need player name.
Pineapples. Look for some more pineapples.
And the final winner of this round will be Stealthy Sloth. I guess that makes sense.
I like it.
They move slowly. I don't know if stealthily, but they definitely are slow. And I guess stealthy people are generally pretty slow. So, wins 500 ice. Need your player name.
My Pinnacle of Awesome friends are
Wins 500
failing
ice.
me.
Need
you only need one
player
more, right?
name.
I do only need
All
one
right.
more.
Congratulations. We'll be getting this game kicked off really soon. Uval Andre needs to invite one more person, but he's failing horribly at this.
I've invited 2 people and they just don't like you.
Wow. You're turning it on me now, are you?
It's your account, buddy.
Brutal.
Wow.
Brutal. Maybe they know that they're playing with you.
I don't know.
All right. Do you need me to do this? Here, I have the magic touch.
Nope, I got it.
You got it?
I'm gonna do it, okay?
Wow, so you invite Sophie808, who just won ice.
Yeah.
And is now going to have a chance to play with Uval Andre, who is like the master of troll builds.
I don't know if I should troll build. Now I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah.
I have stage fright.
You got to perform. This is your time in the spotlight.
It's Sophie808's time.
Well,
Where is
Sophie808
Sophie?
is not joining us.
Where is Sophie?
I suppose you should find someone else.
These people
They're
are...
too busy freaking out about winning ice, maybe?
These people are not online, or they're in game.
They're busy.
Or they're jumping in parties.
They're already in parties.
Wicked big dog.
All right.
That is a wicked big dog.
In the meantime, you guys should check this thing out, which is also super cool. Which you guys will see shortly.
Ooh.
This thing is pretty cool. You guys have seen it last time, but it's awesome.
It's so good.
This is a kind of a promo for the Vainglory World Invitational in Korea, happening in a couple days. So, with so much hype. I'm really excited to see how every single region matches up.
Can't wait.
Because
So good.
I don't know how these teams will play together.
It's going to be interesting because the meta is just so different in these different regions.
All right, you can kick things off.
1, 2, 3, go.
He has a game ready.
All right.
I was a little bit worried he's gonna hit the leave game button instead of the start game button. But it's okay. He's managed to invite some people. We got VG Genesis, we got Otaku Yaj, Cosmobot, and two names I cannot read because my eyesight is terrible. Alright, looks like we have a Cruel here.
I'm gonna glaive.
You're gonna play glaive. You're gonna show Kraken how to glaive.
So I see how this is.
Good guy glaive.
I see.
Are you gonna skin it up?
Should I skin it up to which one?
Tier 1.
Either way.
Tier 1? Okay.
Alright, Tier 1. Alright, so let's see if Ubel Andre can show Kraken how glaive is played.
I'm never gonna live this down.
Alright, you guys can stop taking contraption now. We already handed out 3 sets of ice, so stay tuned. You're gonna learn how to play glaive from Ubel Andre, and if he fails horribly, then I really don't know what to say.
You're gonna learn how to buy clockworks from Uval Andre.
Oh.
Literally the golden item.
That is all he
every
builds.
hero.
He buys them on like Ringo. He has like 5 of them on Ringo. It's just crazy.
So awesome.
All right, Iron Guard contract comes out. He is slow out of the base. His teammates have already wandered off, so off to a bad start, let's say.
I'm at the optimal position because when I dash in, I can punt whoever is hitting my friends away.
All right, makes sense, makes sense. Strategically delayed start by Uval Andre. Not something you expect on anyone else. And VG Genesis is making his way out. He's ready to start these camps up, but Uval Andre's not quite there yet. He's waiting for you.
What a good guy.
What a good guy.
Good guy, Taka.
Good guy, Taka. GGT.
Don't see that every day.
All right, Uval Andre purchasing the early scout trap, drops it in the bush super early on to make sure that they don't get invaded upon. Really smart play right there. And still slowly making a way to these jungle camps. VG Genesis still waiting, so really good guy Taka.
Kill it, yeah.
There we go. Uval Andre, you can see the top of his head. It's on the screen right now. He is
it made him
down.
shorter than us for just a second.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
I was so excited.
Yeah, I felt so
I was like,
tall.
I was taller than Andre for just a brief moment. I was so happy. All right.
Small victories.
Small victories indeed. We have Cosmobot in the lane playing that Ringo against the Ringo. So this is actually an interesting matchup because if Ringo gets slowed, then it's pretty much a free afterburn for Uval Andre. And right here you see Otaku Yaj comes down to help his teammate out. There is the glaive on the other team too, so this could be a little bit iffy, but buying a few scout traps and nothing's going to happen. Everyone just kind of chills. Just chill.
Sometimes that's the right thing to do.
Sometimes it is.
The not exciting thing.
Oh God, Taka, why?
Taka is
Gonna
super
burn.
brave. He will get dropped.
I
So
can't help
everything
my
is
Ringo.
horrible.
You are gonna have to dash here real fast though.
Makes it over the wall with the afterburn. However, Taka does go down. So a little bit of a rough start from the red side. Blue side? Allied side? Whatever. Andre's side. He does some stuff. Our heroes off to a rough start yet again. So we'll see if Andre can make a better showing.
It's my side or the wrong side?
It's your side or the wrong side? Well, the other team is doing pretty well, so I guess they're the right side. So are you joining their team?
That.
Are you joining their team?
We'll see about that.
All right. Cosmobot taking a little bit of damage from Otaku, but Otaku's not going to be able to do too much considering the other Ringo can just slow him right back. Scout Traps gets popped by Uval Andre. Takes some pretty decent damage. Okar is picked up. No potions though, so not going to be able to sustain himself too well in the jungle. And VG Genesis is wandering around.
I don't remember which ones are going to spawn first.
And that's something you definitely want to keep in mind. when you're jungling, you have to make sure you keep track of what order you kill your jungle camps in, because if you lose track, then you're gonna waste a lot of time.
Well, the enemy team killed this one, but I don't remember.
Alright, so enemy glaive being shown at the bottom of the map. The bottom camp does spawn, but there are some enemies there, so this could be a little bit risky to take. The Dodger is right there.
Take that Dodger.
This is dangerous.
That scout trap did not feel good on your body.
Fish car
Damn it.
kills off Andre, so off to just as good a start as Kraken here.
No! Oh, the Adagio.
Everything is rough times. Cosmobot gets taken down, Otaku Yaj gets killed off, so super close trade right there. And VG Genesis runs away,
out.
so really
But
smart
that
play,
burn,
but
the
the
burn.
flare!
Yes.
The flare comes out, Vishkar, can you? Oh my gosh, VG Genesis makes it out of there with a sliver of health.
How did you
No.
survive? You stay away from my friends.
That was something special. Something special indeed.
Wow, you know what? That Taki gets the survivor prize for the day.
Yep. He gets a gold star.
Yeah.
We'll give him a gold star.
This
Why
Glade's
not?
going weapon.
So it looks like the enemy team has picked up quite a few kills already. I think it's like 3-1 right now.
Oh my
Cosmobot taking
god.
extremely low. Takiyaz not quite able to finish him off, but extremely close. So really well played by Takiyaz, pushing out his enemy laner. And that should let him get a little bit of an advantage in lane. So good stuff on him. VG Genesis finishes off the minion camp. And Andre is walking around, taking some things, putting that Iron Guard to good use, taking one for the team.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing a different team comp though, even though we see Glaives and Ringos on both sides. There's a lot of disparate build action. So their Glaive is their jungler, and their Adagio looks like is their support.
This is true. And Andre's trying to sneak in. Taka is getting jumped on by a dodge, but honestly he's gonna make that out of there. No problem whatsoever. Andre comes back down. Not too much to do here. Some minion camps will be spawning pretty soon, I imagine.
It will be this one.
Anytime now. One day, these
Or is it
things
the
will
back
spawn.
I think I'm thrown off.
Andre, not keeping track of what jungle camps are spawning. Not a good thing.
I'm gonna fix this.
Alright. Gotta remember these things. It's really important. Alright, jungle camps are spawning now. The enemy junglers are a little bit ahead though. However, VG Genesis, once he gets level 6, should be able to do a lot of damage to the enemy Ringo. And it'll put the enemy Ringo in a very tough spot because Adagio and Glaive, while dangerous to Ringo, it's not too easy for them to get onto him. Attack on the other hand just sneaks in with the box and just jumps on him and could take him out pretty easily.
Pretty fast.
Alright, energy battery picked up. He's probably gonna go for some sort of cooldown item or 5 because that's what he does every single game. Goes up, drops the scout trap on the gold mine. He's okay. Gold mine is not getting taken anytime soon. Utaki Yaj, level 6. If they can get gank off on this enemy Ringo, this could be really, really good.
This would be an awesome time to be able to do that.
Oh, here we go. This is a good time. I would have been on aggressive there. I think that was a good opportunity too.
Is it me? No, it's not. Damn it.
Alright, so good damage coming out onto VG Genesis. He's level 5. He needs a little bit more experience to hit level 6, and once he makes it there, he should be a lot more of a factor in these fights.
I'm just gonna let him solo jungle.
Alright. Putting some pressure on the Cosmog, clearing out some scout traps, which is generally a good idea. Like, dropping scout traps in the middle of the lane is actually really, really smart because, especially against Taka, you'll see them coming out of the bushes, and you can immediately just run away. And people don't expect scout traps to be in the middle of the lane sometimes, so sometimes you just get free damage onto the enemy laner just because they're not paying attention.
Yeah, and a lot of times if there is a giant team fight that's happening, they tend to happen right in the middle of the lane there, so you might get a little extra damage.
Otaki Yash putting out these Cynical 7, jumping on him. Otaki Yash might be going down right here. Fishcar is going to jump on him, and he is going to go down. VG Genesis does come in. That is super risky. I would not recommend doing that. Holy cow, VG Genesis is going in still. Takes a lot of damage. So much burn. Makes his way back out. So Uval Andre not living up to the expectations.
I didn't set these.
We gotta make things hard for you.
Sorry, Taka. I need to support with gold.
All right. Making their way down towards the jungle shop. Gonna pick up a. What are you gonna pick up?
I want cooldown.
All right, you can buy some
and
cooldown.
I'm saving my money.
You can save your money.
Sitting on 500 gold, almost have enough for a chronograph. Gonna help out a bit with the cooldown.
I can actually go back and get it right now.
You can go back and get it right now, indeed. So, putting his time to good use, making his way back and forth between a jungle shop. Very, very good idea right there. Definitely you want to purchase when you have solid gold values. You don't want to waste too much time at the jungle shop or any shop in general because you're just kind of wasting your presence on the map.
You're not farming, you're not defending, you're not taking objectives.
Oh, looks like Taka's getting jumped on by 2 people of the enemy team. He might get caught out, but he looks like he is dead. He's dead. He's just dead. Very, very dead. Cynical 7 takes a lot of damage.
Friends.
He gets taken down. Takayaj is almost certainly dead. Cosmobot chasing down Udo Andre. Udo Andre uses his boots and gets on out of there. Alright, looks like they're going for a gold mine. This is a little bit risky for them. Udo Andre might be able to do a lot right here, but
you know what? That was enough to at least scare them. Now it's definitely.
Alright, Udo Andre gets crushed down by the blue team. And the gold mine has been taken, so things are looking similar to last game.
Not good for Glaive. There is a lot of weapon.
Looks like you should be building some armor.
I should be building some armor. I'm gonna do that.
You could buy a light armor? Probably a good choice right there.
I almost bought a... I should have followed my heart and got what I wanted, which was an hourglass. Yes. But I'm not level 8, so...
Yeah. Oh, man. Alright. VG Genesis cleaning out the jungle camp. Doing some pretty good damage right now. They should definitely be trying to get some more kills onto that Ringo, help Otaku on their team get a little bit more ahead. However, the enemy team is quick to counter these ganks. Alright, level 9 on both carries of the allied team. VG Genesis might be able to jump on Cosmobot right here. I don't know if he saw you guys come in.
I want to get... Oh, they
just totally looped around you guys. That was unexpected.
God damn it.
You got completely wrecked.
Oh, you ran right into the ult.
Yep.
So everything is bad here, and Team Andre gets completely wiped out, destroyed. Everything is rough. I'm so sorry.
Well, bounce back.
At least you're.
There is still hope.
There is still hope.
There is still hope.
I think you guys will make a comeback. It'll be a little bit rough, but you're not out of it yet. Taka can become an extremely powerful lane carry. Dodge is pretty annoying to deal with. But if you can burst down the Ringo and just make it like a Ringo Glaive Dodge versus 3 of you, you can easily take these fights. Yeah. VG Genesis, back in the jungle. Clearing a few camps, waiting for his buddy, Glaive, who slowly saunches on over there. Taka's just too fast, can't really keep up. Alright, one more shot. Okay. Like I said, down. Do you guys want the minion mine? I guess you do. So the minion mine at 8 minutes and 30 seconds will be worth 200 gold. So definitely sort of worth taking, assuming you want to push out the lane. But if not, it is a little bit of a risky thing to do. Batteries are low, but it's totally fine. This will most likely be our last game of the day. We'll be showing some in-game footage of the Joule Tier 2 skin after this match, in addition to handing out a little bit more ice. So be ready for that.
I'm gonna get my contraption.
Alright, contraption will be coming out according to Udo Andre, so...
Why would you want a contraption?
Because it has cooldown.
Is that the only reason?
No, because it's awesome and it gives me vision.
Alright. So Single 7 jumping into the middle of the team. Fishcar gets stunned out. VG Genesis is doing a lot of damage. Fishcar's getting taken extremely low, but he's gonna make his way out of there.
That's gonna hurt.
With the after him. He is... You're on fire.
Actually, that's gonna hurt you too.
I am on fire.
You are definitely on fire.
I'm gonna make it.
No.
Yes!
Oh, last tick doesn't quite finish off Udo Andre, taking extremely low, but he makes his way on out of there. Super, super close though. Stormguard banner has been purchased, helps him clear those mini camps a little bit faster, in addition to being part of the recipe for that contraption. So good purchase right there. CS wise, you guys are doing pretty solid. Otaku Yaj is at 111, that's Cosmobot at 97, so
yeah,
not too far behind, I imagine, but still, Turret being down
and the gold mine's about to pay out.
I want to try it.
This is a risky proposition. They do have a mini candy on it.
Let's go. I don't care.
You
we
guys
don't do enough damage.
Are going to get wrecked.
Yeah,
nope,
it's all
I'm
minion
not.
candy.
Wrecked. Way to get your buddy killed.
He should be gone right now.
Alright, he looks like he's totally okay.
He boxed on out.
Gold Mine is almost certainly going to get taken down, though.
Worth the effort.
Was it?
Was it, though?
We could have got it.
Oh, looks like Ringo's getting cut out a little bit right here. He is able to kite down pretty well, but he is going to get taken down. Andre is almost certainly going to drop here. This is all sorts of
No,
bad.
wrong person.
Andre gets wrecked. Wrecked. Completely wrecked. And we're seeing a repeat performance of last game, aren't we?
Oh, no.
Things
Literally
are rough.
The same build.
Things are rough.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
His glaive is on fire.
I don't know what to say.
I'm getting CS though, or Iron Guard gold.
Worth it.
Your corpse.
Worth
Strategically timed or strategically placed death locations.
Yes.
Very important when you have an Iron Guard.
Just need level 8.
So for those that don't know, if you die somewhere and you have the Iron Guard contract, your corpse will continue.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
What happened?
You're basically the worst. I don't even know what to say.
Oh, man. And you're yelling about my glaive?
That Adagio probably put his gas back down.
Alright, Dodger's taking pretty low. Fish card doing a lot of damage. However, he gets punched back. He gets actually taken down. That's really, really good.
It's gonna be a wasted ult.
Doesn't matter because
There's
you guys
Ringo.
might be able to get some more kills. Cynical 7 taking down pretty low. He's using the gold
Mini
mine
miner, or
as a
gold
buddy.
Ouch.
That hurts.
But I'm
Uber
not
Andre
going
is
down.
gonna make it out of there. And Cynical 7 is not dead yet, which is kind of amazing. Oh my goodness.
You went for
Oh
the
my
ult.
goodness.
Yes!
Oh my goodness, the ace swap comes out. The old mine will be taken by the allied team. So a huge coming back, coming out of
Great
our
move by
heroes
Otaku,
right here.
guys.
Yeah, and I got my contrap. Oh!
You just contraptioned next year. Not. Oh my
flare
god.
gun. Whoops. Get away from my friend.
I don't know what to say.
You know, Otaku did a really good job.
No! Here I go.
I feel like
I can do this.
We're seeing your glaive run away a lot more than I'm used to.
Oh my goodness. This is kind of hilarious. Okay.
All right.
So what's next for you?
More
That's a great
contraptions,
question.
obviously.
Actually, I'm gonna get the golden item next.
Alright.
Clockwork.
The golden item.
The golden item.
The Andre approved gold item.
It was the best of items.
It's not only a girl's best friend. Everybody's best friend.
You're getting a lot of applause for that well-placed flare.
It was a very excellent flare. I mean, scout trap.
Oh my god, I just gotta get out of this bush.
Always the hunt.
Alrighty. Things are silly here. Uval Andre is awesome at glaive. That's what we've learned. Oh, Dodge is looping around behind you guys. You guys might be able to catch this Ringo out or someone out.
Is he looking behind us?
He went below.
They saw us.
And ran.
Yeah.
That's what
Gotta
you'd
watch
like to
your
believe.
mini map more, man. You saw Dodge exactly where he was. And you
I'm
guys,
covering my minimap with my gigantic hands, man.
You are totally not. I can see exactly how you're holding the phone.
There is very little obstruction.
That Taka is not going the right way, and it's scaring me. Okay, everything is okay.
Oh, mine's. Hey, look, they know where you are. So that was a really good time to flare, though.
Yes.
Enemy team stole a minion mine.
This
Your
is true.
minions are now weaker.
Okay. Oh, I know what I can buy right now.
What can you buy right now? You can buy a void battery.
One step closer to the golden item.
Alright. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I mean, there definitely was an opportunity there to gamble for Kraken. I saw one of your teammates thinking about it, but boy, it was risky. It's one of those situations where if you fail or it gets stolen or you lose the team fight around it, it can cost you the entire game.
Things are getting pretty tense right here. Uval Andre doing pretty well, honestly. 0, 4, and 3. He has his contraption. He's going for that clockwork. He might be on a fountain later. And the enemy team is potentially below them in this bush. Cynical 7 is right here. He might get stunned out.
Yeah.
So cancels out the ult. VG Genesis doing a lot of damage. Fish card taking extremely low. He is not quite dead yet. Ubel Andre, finish off Cosmobot. Jump on him. Finish him. Use your ult.
I'm trying.
All right. It looks like VG Genesis does go down. Ubel Andre will not be able to win this fight, but it's a 2 for 2. Not bad considering their team is down a little bit right now.
Could have been a lot worse. Their enemy Adagio is not going to be able to take Kraken on their own, so it could have been a lot worse.
Indeed. Cynical 7 gets knocked away, which is completely irrelevant because he honestly doesn't care.
It's a moral victory.
It really is. Sometimes you just gotta do it to send a message and not really to do damage. And the message was, please don't kill my turret. Alright.
Please step back just a little bit.
Ubel Andre taking a little bit of farm right here. Not doing too badly for himself. He has enough for his clockwork, so he's gonna be able to pump people around left and right. However, he is going to go chase down Dajo maybe, or just maybe do a few more camps. Back line, always good to kill. Good money right here.
I think that first heal camp is going to respawn first.
Mm-hmm. All right, 2 stacks on that contraption. Got the clockwork.
Yeah.
Can buy another.
Ready to rock.
Or you guys can take this fight.
I'm ready to buy some defense. I can't buy defense. It's too late.
You should have bought an infusion right there.
I should have.
Ooh, good. All right.
I don't
Focus,
know
guys.
about hitting that Adagio, but okay, it worked out. Go help your team.
Is my team alive?
Your team is totally alive. Go help
You
them.
should go help them.
In fact, you can flare to see where that Adagio is.
He might die.
He might, but he has a heal. Yeah. So he'll be totally okay.
I'm gonna get ya.
Flare him.
I'm
You
doing
should
it.
flare him for a moral victory.
Do it. Turn death. Go,
Ringo!
Yeah, go, Ringo, don't take the aggro.
Oh my goodness.
Ace.
An ace buff comes out. However, ace is cancelled by turrets now, so
yeah,
gotta watch out for that. If you're taking up a turret while going for a dive, it could be pretty risky still.
Is that Ringo up? Nope. Awesome.
Alright, so you got the turret.
Got the turret. A huge comeback is underway. Things are looking pretty good.
Yeah, our
guys,
heroes are turning it around.
Yep, our
Take
heroes
that, Kraken.
have won the last 2
What's
fights.
up?
The main mine will be going down pretty quickly. Ubel Andre has about enough for another
clockwork.
Another clockwork.
I'm out of here. Oh my god. I thought I didn't go.
That would have been hilarious.
I would have cried.
Alright, scout traps being dropped, contraption being put to good use. And it's time for another clockwork.
Enemy team stole a minion mine.
Alright, more scout traps.
Give me my item.
No. I don't want to give you any items. No items for Ubel Andre.
So now with your double clockwork and your contraption, your afterburn is basically always up.
Yep.
It's time to afterburn things left and right. Gotta make sure you get that Ringo into the middle of your team so you can kill him pretty easily.
Now I can just use it for mobility.
5 seconds.
So much mana.
Energy. Same thing. Alright, contraption being used. Ubel Andre dashing through walls left and right.
Checking the camps.
The enemy glaive is nearby, but will he get jumped on? This is gonna be interesting. Oh, stunned at the Adagio. Adagio's taking a lot of damage. Glaive is going down, so this is really good for our heroes. However, Ringo is dead, and that's really, really not good.
That's really
Cosmo Boss now things off. VG Genesis makes his way on out of there. And Cosmobot doing work for the enemy team.
Yeah.
I think it's time for you to build some defense. Some Atlas Pauldrons maybe. VG Genesis does go back in. He is not going to want to take this fight. Batteries are low, but that's totally fine. VG Genesis
I think he's trying to think of a way to try to pop in there and steal Kraken, but
he is
just too exposed.
Gonna die.
Too exposed.
It was a good try. It was honestly a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
But not quite enough.
I think we can do it with the Kraken.
I think you guys need more clockworks.
That is true. I don't think, I'm the only one with a clockwork on my team. But the other team has no clockworks.
That's true. So you guys have the clockwork advantage.
It's just a general advantage. More clockworks equals.
Is that how it works?
More victory.
Okay. Otaku gonna be able to clear out these minions super fast. He does a lot of damage right now.
But I want the gold. Sorry, buddy.
That's pretty rude. Alright, Cynical
Watch
7.
out, here it comes.
Out of here.
Cynical 7, you gotta knock that Cosmobot away. He's gonna kill Ringo.
missed
Ringo,
missed
if
the
Ringo goes down, you guys are gonna lose. And that is
I think my punt expired.
likely to be game. So Uvalandre not able to protect Ringo from the enemies, and he's taking a lot of damage because he has absolutely no defense whatsoever. Fishcar doing some damage to the turrets, and this is almost certainly going to be
Damn
over.
it.
That light armor is just not going to be enough.
So
Thought it was.
that is pretty much going to be game. We're going to see the game finish off right here, unless Taka does some sort of miracle play, which looks...
Nope.
Unless the turrets do some sort of miracle play. Do not surrender because we want to see the...
Unless there's a hidden mechanic in the Vein Crystal that
allows Andre to win every single game by pressing up, down, left, right, A, B, start, selects, and everything. But no such luck.
No such luck.
Good try by Team Andre.
GG.
But things didn't go
Good
so well
job,
in the end.
Cosmobot.
Cosmobot did pretty well, but Haku actually did fantastically.
Really well.
178 CS on Ringo in a 24-minute game.
It's really good.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, not enough to carry Team Andre.
The heavyweight
champion.
of Andre on his shoulders.
Yep. So, good game. We're going to show you guys the Tier 2 Joule skin in-game footage. But first, let's check out the splash art one more time before we go to the footage. Boom. What do you think of this?
I love it.
You love it?
I want it so bad. It's so awesome.
Andre likes mechs, in case you guys didn't know. Just FYI.
There's a reason why, because they're cool.
That is true. And here we have the in-game footage. Boom. I feel like we should just make sound effects for her.
I love the axe.
Boing. Bzz, bzz.
Boing.
Boing.
Her soundtrack should be do 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 do.
Boing boing, ding ding. She's getting coins. She's hopping around.
Uh-huh.
I feel like we're reaching some sort of copyright infringement right here. So I should probably stop talking.
She's bouncing around though.
But yeah,
It's
she's
good.
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
so check out this close look. It's really cool, and I just like how with the red suit she pops so much from the background.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Mm-hmm. She's pretty awesome. Alrighty. Gonna watch her a little bit longer. Gonna hand out a little bit more ice, and then kick it off to, let's see who's streaming right now. Who do we have? Let's kick it off over to, who do you think?
The Seekers are on?
Seekers are on. Let's kick it over to the Seekers.
Yeah.
They're awesome. The Seekers is awesome. And that is the Joule Tier 2 skin. Pretty cool. Something to look forward to.
I love it.
Alright, what should the last special word be for today?
Clockwork.
It's gotta be clockwork.
Okay, it has to be. Clockwork. Clockwork is our special word. 2 win ice. Go for it.
Good luck.
Good luck to all of y'all who have a chance to win some things. Alright, let's give it a couple seconds, let some people type in clockwork, and then we're going to be kicking things off over to the Seekers. And of course, as usual, the last winner today will be getting 1 whole ice, which you can buy absolutely nothing with.
The One Ice Guild!
But we'll allow you to join the One Ice Guild, which is led by, Exceptions, who is very, very awesome. You check out his stream sometime, VG_Exceptions. And let's see, our first winner will be...
Lesization.
That. Alright.
Lesization?
You win 500 ice.
10-15.
Boom.
Because lesization is probably super common.
Alright. Need player name. And the next winner with 500 ice is DBTK10. There you go. Win 500 ice. I'll send you a message right now. You are getting a message. need player name, and the winner of one whole ice will be Shin0K Shinnok. You win
Little Mortal Kombat
one
ball.
ice. Congrats.
Congratulations.
And you're always welcome to join the One Ice Guild. You have entered the One Ice Guild. Find VG exceptions. And we need your player name. Player name. There we go. So, thank you all for watching. Super excited to have all you here. And you guys should go check out the Seekers stream right now. So, go here and type hashtag Super Evil Mega Raid.
There it is, Super Evil Mega Raid.
And be sure, of course, to play a lot this weekend because you do have Double Glory Weekend, along with next weekend. And even the weekend after that, you get Triple Glory Weekend. So much glory is being given out. It's crazy. And that's all, folks. See you next time.